Oh, yes. So that's it. Remember this. It's, oh, yeah, today is International Day of the girl child. So don't forget that at all. And boy, we really need to take better care, not just of the girls, but the children generally. We want to remind you that this hour was brought to you by Spectrum Insurance Brokers, setting the industry's standard. And let me leave you with this one. Humor is a rubber sword. It allows you to make a point without drawing blood. You got that one? Don't forget it, We'll go again. Humor is a rubber sword. It allows you to make a point without drawing blood. And talking about that, I have another minute left, I think. That incident where tempers got pretty high, where that fireman was being buried, I suggested everybody, we need to calm it, take it easy. Too many people take things personal and get upset. Sometimes we have to take higher grounds and just calm it. I will not say no more because of good reasons, but I'll leave that for the time being. Well, have a wonderful afternoon. Vernon Darby saying to you, I love you all. Walk good, my friend.
BMUL Auto Limited, your auto parts store of choice. Your satisfaction is our priority. We sell everything auto except the gas. Visit our stores, 114C Haglipah Road, Kingston, 24 Caledonia Road, Bandiville, 16 Main Street, Santa Cruz, St. Elizabeth. Contact us at 876-618-2781. The time by BMUL Auto is 1 p.m.
You're listening to Omega Radio, broadcasting live. Omega Radio, Omega Radio, Omega.
This is Omega Sports, a church-owned and operated radio station. We promise to keep sports going, and we intend to honor that. We believe in freedom of speech, but all things must be done with honor and respect. We understand that there will be contending sporting views daily. We, however, insist that discussions be conducted along the lines of good broadcasting ethics and the rules of the Broadcasting Commission. Callers must refrain from disrespecting other callers and our presenters. Callers that cannot follow these basic rules will not be tolerated, and any call going down that road will be terminated. Let's keep the conversations lively, informative, entertaining, and respectful as we continue to be your number one sports station.
It's now time for Jamaica's first and number one daytime sports calling show, The Sports Desk. Call us and let us have a discussion.
All right, greetings and salutations, and welcome to the Sports Desk for a day when I will be again flying solo. Zidane had some things to sort out, and therefore I'll be going up to you. I'll be going up with you until 4 o'clock. I have two short interviews with the two debutants for the Reggae Boys. We're working on them now. Little youth named Seymour Reed and Ian Frey. 2 minutes little bit. Simon Preston, who is the press officer for the JFF, did them at Savannah Park when they had a training session the day they were leaving. And they were sent. So I'll let you hear. That's how them sound and what them are saying things. So we'll get to that as soon as they are available. Can't not send them yet, a star. Can't not send them over yet. All right, check here. All right, so we leave from this now. Remember, today is the day. I win today and we stay well. But our win is not guaranteed nowhere. Most of us are predicting positive result, as we should. But you know, as them said, the football is wrong. So we will see how that one works. But I have something else to talk about. As the goat in the sports talk industry, nobody can take that from me. Where talk show business is now is primarily due to Orville. Others have copied my style. Others have, taken to the business of talking about me. But listen, people, listen to me. I go win the argument. They're very easy. They know Brian Lara, but win the argument. Drop all mic. Now, there is an argument that West Indian spinners only do well when conditions suit them. But West Indian pacers do well all the while. West Indian pacers were playing against Australia upon some wicket that were ideally suited to fast bowling. Pace and bounce kill. You know see what happened to the pace bowlers when they move over India, you know, upon some dead boy. Some dead track and thing like that. See? In the first test match over India, the wicket did have a little bit more grass, but it was not really a wicket that was really assisting the pace of. And I like what we did get out here. Seam and bounce. A one wicket fall to pacers in the first test. You know? And a Zidane Seals take it. You know? When South Africa, when India declared at 480 for 5 it was, one wicket fall to the pacer. Because the conditions weren't that helpful for pace. It wasn't what we used to back in the Caribbean or when Shamar got on Australia. One wicket to pace bowlers. They had 4 wickets in that game on that Indian pitch. Fell 2 to Warrican, 1 to Peer, 1 to Warrican, 1 to Peer, and 2. What may I say? 2 to Chase, yes. So 4 of the 5 wickets that fell on that first test fell to the spinners. You know. Zidane Seals, for all his quality, a 1 wicket him getting at the first test. You know. And then play the little young pace, him not get none. Now comes this test match now. And I even dead at track, which at this point it has turned a little bit, but not turning really big. Although the 2 ball where Warwick and out spin. No wicket, no fault to pace, you know, people. So if the spinners need spinning conditions to take wickets, and we all agree with that, the truth is that our pacers need helpful condition as well. Because we pacers them not good enough yet to constantly, and I say they won't do it, but to constantly get people out when the conditions are not in their favor. Zidane Seals a bowl out him hard, and he's our best fast bowler. Can't out a man in that bowling all day. 1 wicket so far in Holy Packard. Anyway, argument 1. We take the first one. Hello. Yes. No, I'll go to the interviews now a little bit. Yeah. Hello.
Yeah, man, it's me, Victor.
Victor, how you do?
But I know.
Mm-hmm.
Boy, Orville, you still watch cricket, man?
Boy, Victor, I can't help it. I don't watch it as closely when we're bowling, but you know when the TV they right in the room and thing.
Well, it's the game we're being played in reasonable hours. I've been watching that, but the last time I watched, I go to Zidane Park and watch West Indies play.
Yeah.
I was sitting right beside you, and it's 27 we make. So, but if it were, I'm okay to check the score in the morning. Yeah.
Yeah.
But that score this morning never look good at all. 3 enough for 2.
You don't want to be touched. And the 2 wicket fall to the spinner. That may I try to tell him, man.
Mm-hmm.
You say and may I tell you, the 2 of the few ball that turn rapid. What do you need? Raul chip down the wicket to Warwick. Ball spin past him, bat out stump.
Oh.
And the left hand one name we make the theater. Well set, no mistake up to that point. Nobody else can out it. And then get a sharp turner from Warwick again. Ball pitch way outside half and chop back and hit him in front. But we won't hear about these things.
Yeah.
We won't hear about it, you know. Seals bowl all day, Philip Anderson bowl all day, they can't out nobody because the conditions are not what you would call out and out pace bowling friendly conditions.
Right.
You get the point?
Yeah, man.
You hear the intelligent point where them can make. So when the pace of them get like what we did get down a Sabina the other day, which as all me could have run in and leg some ball and it fly. Pace must be the thing. But those were outwardly pace bowling friendly conditions.
Right.
You get it?
Yeah.
When Shamar Joseph go down to Australia and the thing a fly, bump in a man neck, and him out on some man. Pace. When the spinner then get conditions, We say, oh, but the spinner. But if the pace bowler, them not get conditions to suit them, so them are going to look like how them look in the first 2 tests.
Exactly.
Very ordinary people.
Very ordinary.
Good, sir.
But as preacher said yesterday, it's not worth it even going on some of those things.
Yeah, but sometimes, when you get for rub it in at them face, you have to rub it in, let them go
I
learn.
fully understand, sir.
Good, sir. Our fast bowlers are not going to do particularly well in conditions that don't suit fast bowling.
Suit them. Yeah.
And we are seeing that in India now. Our spinners are not going to do well in conditions that don't suit them. When the wicket flat and neither suit spin nor pace, we are going to struggle with the bowling. Good.
Yeah.
All
Did you hear this thing about Steve saying something about if he sees the plane door closing and Mason coming, he would he take Mason.
Me hear about it, but me not hear it for myself.
Yeah, I heard. But if that is so, let's say that is so, right?
Yeah.
It means that if he's willing to say that publicly, it means that the coaching staff of Jamaica wants Mason Greenwood, right?
Men have no doubt to them. Them want him from morning.
Right. But Mason Greenwood don't want Jamaica.
Clearly.
Now, the way I look at this in Orville is if Jamaica were in a group with Guatemala, Panama, and who else I play with, Haiti, we wouldn't be so cavalier about Mason Greenwood not coming to Jamaica to play for us,
You want Curacao beat me later? And with the second in the zone now.
Exactly.
They would go to 7 points with stay and 6. And we call for Mason Greenwood one more time and him say, me still not come.
Yeah.
And then me hear how correction them go sound. If we struggle through after that and crow.
Exactly. If we're struggling, it will be a problem. But because we as Zidane called it, a soup group.
Yes.
The man had said some craziness. If Mr. Greenwood don't come in the next window in November, just September morning 2026, he can come again.
Agreed with you, sir.
Yeah, man. All right.
Agreed.
That's it, man.
Leave it right there, sir. Big up.
Cool,
That was Victor. All right, we'll take the next one. Hello. Me not hear the person. All right, so as we said, I'm going to make the point again. The boss have cricketing discussions in Jamaica. So no more going to come tell me when the conditions have to suit spinners for the spinners to do well. I agree. Nobody not disagree with that. So down at Pakistan, conditions suited us. Down at Zimbabwe, us meaning spinners. Down at Zimbabwe, conditions suited spinners. Down at Afghanistan, when Jimbo took the 10 for it suited spinners. Where else? Bangladesh. So there were 4 test match venues. Pakistan, Zimbabwe, Bangladesh, Afghanistan. So you hear idiots talking that you don't often get spinning conditions. That's 4 out of 10 or 11 test playing countries. So at least 40, and remember, India can turn up spinning conditions as well. So quite likely, half of the cricketing world are likely to turn up spin-friendly conditions. Pakistan, Bangladesh, India, Sri Lanka, Zimbabwe, Afghanistan. That's probably more than half. So those idiots, those outright idiots who come say we may not get spinning conditions regular are not being honest, or they don't understand something none at all. In all of these 6 countries that we may call, it is likely to get spin-friendly conditions. You won't get spin-friendly conditions in Australia, England, South Africa. Too often. Are those them 3 countries there, people? And New Zealand. So New Zealand, Africa, Australia, and England are 4 venues which are almost always likely to be pace-friendly. In our West Indies as well. So that's call it half. The other half are spin most of the times. So those who say, oh, but we don't always have spin-friendly... Lie, I tell her, I don't understand this. Big lie, I don't understand this. The other half of the cricketing world, Asian conditions. And as we saw, African conditions. Now, Africa, Zimbabwe, Good. Spin friendly is most likely. We pace bowler, them not do well at them part. And we spin under the well, them in the other part of the world. So it depends on which part of the world we are go and what part we're more likely. Poor Jaden Seals, a ball out in hand, can't out no man. But we know how quality he is. But the conditions don't suit him. So if we not go cost when the spinner them not get no wicket in spin friendly conditions, we don't have to cost the pacers when them not get no wicket when it is not pace bowling conditions. Listen to the mic. Drop. We don't hug up that. Next guy. Oh, we'll take the break. We're coming back.
The Jamaica Anti-Doping Commission JADCO needs your help to eliminate doping and keep sport clean. If you have concerns about any doping activity, you can share the information with JADCO anonymously. The information you share will be treated with the highest level of confidentiality. Make the right call if you see something, say something. Protect clean sport. Protect our legacy. To report doping activity, call 888-429-5232 or visit the JADCO website at jadco.gov.jm. A message from the Jamaica Anti-Doping Commission.
So refreshing. What's so refreshing, Sonia? The water is refreshing. Try it now. Where you get that from? Not clean manufacturing water. So refreshing. Me like it. Clean water. Located at 20 Syndham Commercial, Old Harbour, Spanish Town, St. Catherine. Telephone number 876-335-0448 or 876-648-7192 or email cleanconcept@gmail.com.
You're listening to Jamaica's first and number one daytime sports calling show, The Sports Desk.
All right, I will stay now. All right, we go back online. Hello.
Yeah, good afternoon, Mr. Higgins.
Mount Salem, how are you?
Yeah, you know, I want to talk to you about the, I want to talk to Zidane, but I want to talk to you about cricket, but a few things on the football first, right?
Yes.
What you understand, and it's a point, I'm going to ask the question first. We understand in a determined football, having your destiny in your own hands. I'm not talking about the English language now. I'm talking about in football terms.
Meaning that if you win all your games, you're gone through.
So, let me ask you this. So, tonight now, Jamaica play against Curaçao, right?
Yeah.
If Jamaica lose that game, Curaçao would be on 7 points and Jamaica remain on 6.
Yes.
Say the next 2 games, Trinidad and Bermuda lose to both Jamaica and Curaçao. Now, both teams, Curaçao would be on 13 points and Jamaica would be...
No, man, no, me can't bother fella. What's the point you're making?
No, I'm saying to you now, if Jamaica... Let's listen to Mr. Higgins, man.
No, man, you complicate the thing in my head, man.
As a discussion I'm having with someone, if you understand the context,
yeah, but
understand what me I say.
No, man, just get to the point. What's the point?
Then I get to Mr.
No,
Higgins?
you're giving me examples. If this happen, if that happen, if that happen.
Then something can happen anyway.
No, but more you tell me the point what you have make first.
Hold on. In the last rounds of games now, right? Jamaica go play Curaçao. So Jamaica would be on 12 points and the Curaçao would be on 13. Now, Jamaica will be at home to Curaçao. In the context of having destiny in own hands, wouldn't it not Curaçao, even though Jamaica would be at home, wouldn't it be Curaçao who having destiny in their own hands?
If both countries win that final game, them advance?
No, man. Remember, I said both countries cannot win. I'm saying
no, man.
Both is going to meet. Both is going to meet, Mr. Higgins.
In the last game of the qualifiers.
Yes.
And I'm saying if either team wins, they will advance to the World Cup.
Yes.
They both have their destiny in their own hands, given that scenario.
That scenario, both of them have their destiny in their hands.
Yes.
Okay. Fair enough.
If winning means I advance, I have my destiny in my own hands. If winning means the other team advance, then the other team have them destiny in their own hands.
Yeah, fair. Good. I hope you guys listening. Yeah, but true. That is true. That is why I say if you understand the context of what I say.
No, I don't need the context. If you had just said, if winning means you advance, two teams are playing in the final round, and the two of them, 1 pound 13 points, 1 pound 12. Whoever wins that game advances. Then the two teams have them destiny under the months. You could have said that in 8 seconds.
All right. Yeah. Let me take 2 minutes. All right.
Yeah.
The other thing is, I don't know if it's confirmed, but I don't know if you hear anything. Do you have anything that Rudolph Speed said he would take Mason Greenwood even after the qualifying?
Me never hear him say it, but me hear about it.
Well, if Rudolph Speed said that, me totally disagree with Rudolph Speed and that.
Yeah, well,
totally disagree with him on that. If that him say if him going to take Mason Greenwood even next year before the World Cup, I disagree with him. Yes, the last thing now though on the cricket, last thing. I'm not gonna take too long.
Yeah.
I'm on your side on the cricket argument with the spinners and everything, but two to me did I hear your thing there a while ago. I hit me calls to talk about. No, Oral Tracy say. The fast bowling, he wouldn't take them in a conditions. So him think them would have more suitable. They would have been more not suitable, effective in a conditions when I shoot none of them. That is the context in the attack. And him also say he wouldn't take Rastan Chase. In think Rastan Chase would be more effective.
Well,
if in a conditions when a suit nobody. If we only use one spinner, him think Rastan Chase would be more effective.
You see, anybody who will tell you that Rastan Chase, when you listen to these people talking about basketball, I don't understand why some people. I may tell you know what Rastan Chase does with the ball in a Test cricket. People, I know those people for talking. The radio must, the listeners must deserve better. You know. Rastan Chase takes Test wickets at 46 apiece. How much me say? Come with me, class. Huh? Yeah, how much him take wickets at? 46
So that is where I disagree with him. So I think...
Hold on, man, because these things has to be talked about. Jamel Warrican takes wickets at 27 apiece. Now, Rastan Chase takes wickets 20 runs more expensive than Warrican. Moti takes wickets at 27 apiece as well. So both Moti and Warrican takes wickets at 27 apiece in Test cricket. Rastan Chase take wickets at call it 47. For somebody to suggest that Rastan Chase is a more effective Test match bowler than either Moti or Chase is a raving lunatic on the radio, you know, brother.
That is exactly the point. I'm saying that
Jesus Christ.
Our best spinner, if let me ask you a question, Mr. Higgins. If we play, you know, it's like what Australia do generally speaking with the three fast bowler and Nathan Lyon. If we go that route, wouldn't we be more effective with a Rastan Chase?
Hold on. You said that way you asked me now, Mount Salem. You are asking us now to speculate.
Right.
Listen, speculation and interpretation of what may happen is an art. I'm going to expect some like a fool for it. But when we are talking about what happened already, when we are going to say Rastan Chase is a better all-round spinner than Moti and Warrican, when Rastan Chase take wickets at 47 and Warrican and Moti take it at 27. Not 37, you know, where you could argue, you know. 27 each, them there. How can anybody with a brain suggest that Rastan Chase can do a better job than these two?
Yeah, but if you are going to beat him, if you are going to beat him,
not about no particular man. Them man if you go.
Yeah, man. But if you are going to beat him for one said, though, never say they're more effective in all conditions.
The Rust and Chase is not more effective than
no, I'm
both
not
of them.
talking about Rust and Chase. I'm talking about the fast bowling thing where you said before.
What condition?
Next thing you say you're misquote him. So just tell us that
all right. So these conditions now, they are not fast bowling conditions. How are our fast bowlers doing? They are not overly spin-friendly conditions either. They are not raging turners either. The ball really, me watch the cricket, you know, the ball not really a spin, you know. Although the two ball where I can get the 2 wicket, a 2 ball will spin. But for the most part, the thing.
Looking at the pitch, you don't say it's a pitch on a favor none of them.
When a favor none of them.
Yeah,
this
is a pitch on a favor none of them.
None of them, and it never really favor none of them in the first test either. How the spinners them are do relative to the pace, pan the pitch when are really extreme to neither pace nor speed. In the first test, 1 wicket fell to pace, the spinner them get 4. In this one, the 2 were fall are to spinners. So on fairly unresponsive wickets to pace and spin, a 6 out of 7 wickets, the spinner them gone. Some man figure learn this. Hear the mic, yeah.
Hard.
People, men are going to talk what is to come. These are the facts as we have them. When the conditions favor pace, I want to say the wicket them out here against Australia. If me take running in and leg a ball, the ball I got do it. Of course, Jaden Seals them and Shamar them and Alzar them go look good. Down Australia in the West Indies. When we go over India upon the flat boy them, what you see Seals them do? And what they want name? Anderson. And they look a young fast bowler named Lane. They don't do nothing. These pitches, let's say you even say that they are slightly more inclined towards speed. But these are not turners. The way how we normally see them prepare them in India. But the spinner them out on the man more than the pace. We win the argument again. Given our pace bowlers, people, do well when conditioned suit them. You tell me the flat boy them where Alzari, Joseph them and Shamar go pan and running Palmer. Tell me some flat boy with them do that too over the years. When Gabriel and them man they come in at the West Indies and we set some bad pitch. You remember one time we bowl them out the bowl out some man on Antigua against England. And ICC said, boy, we have to go check on a picture. For wonder if it is substandard. At them something we bowl on people, you know. Put 3 on wickets that are not responsive at the same way we struggle. And that is why Alzari Joseph, when the man go overseas, them look so ordinary people. Simple argument. If you just follow the cricket a little bit, you know, if you follow it a lot, you know, and everybody can follow it like me accept that. We're not very special when the conditions now seam and swing and pace and bounce. You know, don't like bat, someone, you know. Hello.
Yeah, man.
Correction, how you do?
My time?
Yeah.
Yeah, look up Bamboo Host there.
I don't know. I don't know anybody like that. Yeah.
Well, I say the same thing too.
Yeah.
Let me ask you something, Mr. Higgins.
Yeah, man.
What is the top priority of a football coach regarding his team?
To make his players and his team better.
And to win matches, not true?
Then, you can't guarantee that you will win matches, you know, but you can improve your team. That is what is within your control.
So,
you can control whether you win. You can control whether your players improve.
Right. So, but I hear Mr. Maker give your team the best chance to win.
Yes, sir.
No, sir?
Yeah, man.
No. Now ask you a question again. What under that? Whoa.
Yeah. What up, man? Yeah.
So, me ask you now. What you think? What you think is Mr. McLaren's main priority with this team here?
To get the team
when them win the world, if they should qualify.
To make the team as functional and as effective as possible. The man is laughing.
You don't wanna dance like a Billy Goat.
No,
man.
to make the team as effective.
Mr. McLaren, this is about emotional foolishness.
Then what did I say that sounds emotional?
Right. So So, me
direction, remember me this, man. Me said to make the team as effective as possible.
Right, and to add Mason Greenwood to the team, would that help the team in those areas?
Maybe not. He may very well be a distraction. Yeah.
No, last night Mr. Speed was on a program on YouTube.
Yes.
Yeah?
Yes.
You know what Mr. Speed said about Mason Greenwood?
So me I hear same we take him all if the plane window are closed.
All right.
Yes.
You try know that. The coach of business is for the emotions, on the feelings, on the say get hurt because the man take up the invitation.
Yeah.
The coach top priorities to ensure say him can get the best possible players who put on his team to give the best chance.
Do you agree that sometimes the best players may disrupt team chemistry?
Yeah, that is a possibility, but it's not an absolute.
And I'm saying until we know whether it. Remember, me did say to the man that if Mason Green would make himself available, I would go to my senior players. I mean, I wouldn't make that suggestion. The bull.
Right, and I am saying to you now.
Yeah.
I don't care when him come. I don't care what time him come.
Once him come, you're good.
Once him come, me all right with that. In my mind, he's going to make the team better.
Hold the line. We take the break. We're coming right.
Are you ready for something mega? Spend $6,500 or more before GCT. Drop your entry in the box and you can win a 2025 Hyundai Tucson. It's the Mega Wheels 2 promotion. April 5th to September 28th. Second prize, a $50,000 shopping spree every month for a year. Third prize, a $30,000 shopping spree every month for a year. Brought to you by Hyundai, Red Stripe, Heineken, True Milk, Grace, Walker's Wood, Downing, CPJ Daiquiri, and Carryburst Juice Concentrate. Only at Megamart. Locations island-wide. Megamart. Best value by far. Authorized under Section 58.3 of the Betting, Gaming, and Lotteries Act.
Praise the Lord. Greetings and salutations to all of our wonderful, wonderful friends all over Jamaica. Listen, this is Dr. John Wayne Manning from Omega Church and Omega Radio. It has always been my dream to establish community work here in Jamaica. Television, church, humanitarian work here in Jamaica. And as you know, we have been doing the radio since 2022. The time has come that we're calling all helper, kingdom-minded citizens, putting together this team in Jamaica. We're looking for helpers, kingdom-minded helpers, from hospitality, humanitarian, administration, coordination, media for television and radio production. If you're looking for more and you'd like to be a part of this team from Omega Center, Jamaica, I'd like you to give me a call. 876-204-9356. If you'd like to do more, serve more. This is for serious leaders that really, really want to make an impact in the life of our fellow Jamaicans for the Lord Jesus Christ. Text me at that line, and a member of my US team or European team will reach out back to you. Thank you and God bless you. I hope you're ready to serve. Text me at 876-204-9356. A member of my team will reach out to you expeditiously to expedite this help. Omega Center Jamaica, local team invitation. Be a part of it. Let's change Jamaica and make Jamaica great again.
It's now time for Sports in a Minute, sponsored by Edgechem, Western Sports, Megamart, Spectrum Insurance Brokers, and D'Angelo Auto Spares and Accessories Limited. Reggae Boys head coach Steve McLaren says we need our best players, so it is good that we have most of the players we didn't have in the last World Cup qualifying window. This ahead of the game tonight, away to Curacao.
Well, obviously you need your best players. Curaçao are a very good team, and to do that, you need your best players possible. But we've also added some younger players, younger talents. So the squad is a mixture, a bit more of a mixture than the last squad. But I followed Whisper since I got the job. Had an injury last season. We followed.
McLaren said he believes last call-up, Dujon Whisper Richards is likely to play a part as in this or the next qualification window, and he has been following his progress.
But I followed Whisper since I got the job. Had an injury last season. We followed his progress during the summer off-season. We followed him and been in contact with Chelsea every week about his condition. He's been getting minutes.
That is Coach McLaren, and that is Sports in a Minute. Sports in a Minute was sponsored by Western Sports, the sports people, Megamart, best value by far, Spectrum Insurance Brokers, setting the industry standard, and D'Angel Auto Spares and Accessories Limited at 20 Balmoral Avenue, Kingston 10, and shop number 10, 1A Chapelton Road. Call 876-929-9146.
You're listening to Jamaica's first and number one daytime sports calling show, The Sports Desk.
Yes, correction. Back with you.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
So when me hear Bramble Zidane asked CC yesterday, yeah, man. If as a coach, he would have take the youth because the youth turn him down 1 year, 2 year, and him reach semi-final now.
Yeah.
He wouldn't take him. Once that player is going to make your team more likely to win, a coach is going to take him.
Yeah, but me I say,
the last final match?
Do you agree, as long as you understand that it is not only your skill will determine if you benefit a team, because you can be skillful and disruptive. Why?
How disruptive coming at this?
Because that there may be players in the Jamaican squad who disgruntled
that
if him coming.
How you start?
No, but as long as you accept that that's a possibility, then you have to put that in the argument as well. As long as there is a possibility that he may be a disruptive, polarizing force in a brother.
I have no indication that is the case.
Right. All right. So let me ask you something, correction, man. Oh, God, man. A man who has been refusing the call-up. You don't think that there's a section in the Jamaican team where I say, oh, the youth I refuse the call-up, and then as soon as we qualify, he want to play. You don't think that there'll be at least some members of the team who say, whatever they are, David?
You know, me here say something where the most sensible thing me here saying in the whole discussion.
What that?
You see that? When you admit, say, all the way we are juxtapose. It's just a juxtapose. No,
I didn't say juxtapose. I said we were presupposing, not juxtaposing,
right.
that the youth want a game if him not when we go World Cup. But that is what you are do as well, you know.
So this man, yeah. No, as far as me concerned, me already say it already, brother.
But the argument,
Mason Greenwood still wants to play for England.
Me host the show. The argument that you...
Then I host the show.
Yeah, but make we narrow down what the argument is. We say if him no want play now, him shouldn't play World Cup. And you say you would play him in World Cup, but him want play no one now. Good. Now, as long as you can accept that there will be members of the squad who will be very disgruntled about a man who did refuse to play with we while we are going through the grind of qualifying, but willing to play once we reach. Jamaicans will be my boss. Somehow we don't like that.
All right. Can I give you another reality?
No. What me I say on a reality, you know?
Yeah. Well, I know. Let me give you some realities now. Yeah. The realities are, if Jamaica should go on and qualify, some of those players who are helping us through the grind might lose their place to better players.
Yes, and they will accept that.
And whether them feelings hurt or not.
Correction, I'm not going to make your continue. So let me say it one more time, because I said 19 times. So this is the 20th time. Players may or may not feel bad about losing their spot.
Wonderful.
To a squad being strengthened.
Wonderful.
They may be disgruntled that their spot is taken by a man who was refusing to play in the qualifiers.
Yes.
Not the same thing.
I am not making a comparison to
So why you bring up that point?
Because you are saying that if Mason Greenwood should accept the call after the World Cup, man, I go get disgruntled. I'm saying whether or not Mason Greenwood. Listen to me now, man. Listen to me now. No, me listen to you.
They will be less disgruntled if they know that.
No, less disgruntled. The fact that a man got lose his spot after he went and helped us through the grind. The man got be just as disgruntled. But how can I less disgruntled?
Correction. You don't feel a man is more likely to be upset that he lost his place to a man who never won.
It's me help Jamaica.
You are going to upset either way. Let us not argue where we don't have a difference. So you are going to upset both ways. If Kyle Dixon get dropped out of the squad, he might go vex either way. But I'm saying, do you agree that he's more likely to be upset if his place goes to a man who did that big for come on and come? None of that.
Me no know that.
Correction, it was nice talking to you.
Me no know that.
First problem call I did.
Me have one more thing to say before me leave.
Make it quick.
Now, if this current West Indies cricket administration continues with Darren Sammy, now most likely we are going to lose this test series.
Yeah.
Help me with the realities now, with the numbers now, because I don't have them before me.
Yeah.
It would mean that Darren Sammy would have, how many test matches would Darren Sammy have won since he
None. He would have, if we lose this, he would have lost 5 on the track.
5 on the track.
Yeah.
How much one day we would have lost?
Somebody give me the figures of Darren Sammy in the last 20 ODIs and T20s. Not great. We're losing maybe 85% of the games away.
When is the next West Indies presidency contest? How much years them get?
4 years them get.
And how much him gone out time 4 years? Mr. Shallow?
About 2, I'm not sure. Maybe 2.
This brother needs to go, man. If him the fire Darren Sammy, he needs to go like, no, brother. There's no way in the West Indies constitution that they can upstage this man and get rid of him.
I don't know, maybe some 2/3 majority and some vote and no confidence. All them kind of stuff. But he will serve out his term. That's how we.
If this mother continue with Darren Sammy, him don't mean West Indies cricket no good whatsoever. None, brother. This brother I need to live.
All right, correction. Big up yourself.
Cool.
Yeah. We go back on? Yeah, man. Hello.
Mr. Higgins.
Yes, sir. Garvey.
What is it, flying solo today?
Yes.
All right. So I'm going to make you a promise, Mr. Higgins. You see, in this discussion,
yes.
Anytime I hear you even hint like you're going to open your mouth, I'm going to make you talk.
Wonderful. Wonderful. Oh,
you them have a talk, you know, because when you hint.
Yes,
right?
and you can depend on the program till 2 o'clock.
All right, cool.
Yes.
So make we start from some basic agreements so we can come to.
Yes.
We both agree that Dan Bradman's average overall in Test cricket is 99 point something, right?
Yes.
And we agree that George Headley is 60.83, right?
Yes.
So for the sake of this discussion, I could just round off the numbers and say 161, right?
All right.
Cool. However, Dan Bradman's overall... next thing. Dan Bradman would have played 37 of his 52 tests against England. That is correct, right?
Yes.
And during those 37 matches, he averaged 89, right?
Yes.
George Headley would have played... So that is about 70% of his matches he played against England, right?
All right, if that is what the percentage is.
George Headley, 16 out of 22 of his test matches were against England, which represents about 74%, right?
Yeah.
And he averaged 71.25 in those matches, right?
At what point are you going to get to your point?
No. We just agree upon some basic facts.
Then we don't have to agree.
So,
if you know what the facts are, and I know what the facts are. What's your point?
So let's agree that Dan Bradman's 99.9 average was helped by the fact that he was able to fatten up on some minnows.
All right, take out the minnows. Take out the minnows. His average against the very best team in the world, except Fiji, he was 89.
89, right?
Right.
89, right?
Yeah.
Now, George Headley's 71 when average against England, Orville, is greatly affected by this fact. After he played against England in 1939, he did not play Test cricket again until 1948.
Same thing with Bradman. World War II affected the two of them career.
Right. But here's the difference, Orville. When Headley came home for his World War II break, there was no developed cricket in the West Indies comparable to what Bradman and them had at home.
That's why Bradman better than him. Bradman had the opportunity to play cricket. I've had that, yes.
Good, all right, fair enough. Yeah. But let me say this to you, Mr. Higgins. So Headley's last match against England came in 1954 at the age of 45 years old. You think that's a fair comparison to use that stat?
They no film career. If you may make a double 100 in that time, would it be fair to use it?
All right. So let's look at what they did let's look at what Headley did in his prime against England, right?
No, man, No, hold on. No. You say if me attack, you'd make with that.
Right.
I am not interested in looking at sections of their career.
Okay.
None at all. I am looking at George Headley's full career. And
okay, so his average is 71.25, right? Full career, 89.25.
71
now, you remember an argument that you...
Right.
You remember an argument that you had one time regarding education on this program where you said, if a student has the best teaching, best coaching, extra lessons, light up on him yard, and him earn 80 and him get 88, and you have another student who no have no light on him yard, him no have no book to study, blah, 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 and him average 70-something, it is arguable said that student is more impressive. You remember that argument, Mr. Higgins?
Arguable that he's more impressive, yes.
Okay, good. Now let's look at what you just said. You just admitted that part of the reason why Bradman would have been developing, would have had a better, sharper game after the war.
I never said that. You made the point that there was no organized cricket in the West Indies, which I'm not sure that is true.
I said comparable to the level of what was going on in Australia.
I don't know, but I'm saying even so, that explains the reason why one man. I never admit nothing. Your argument me I use. I don't know if that is true. Hold the line though. I like the fact
you don't know if what is true.
If say no cricket in the West Indies after the war, me I have to go check that for myself. But I like the fact that you know flare up yet and say me I derail you, and I'll add that. Let's come back after the break.
So refreshing. What's so refreshing, Sonia? The water is refreshing. Try it now. Where you get that from? Not clean manufacturing water. So refreshing. Me like it. Clean water. Located at 20 Syndham Commercial, Old Harbour, Spanish Town, St. Catherine. Telephone number 876-335-0448 or 876-648-7192 or email cleanconcept@gmail.com.
We may be all over the world, but we're still in this together. Feel, make it easy for you get your money. So if you have to get a thing from your brother or mommy, hey, it's a not Insta, it's a MoneyGram. Zoom, Ria, check your phone, your money land. VNBS money transfer. Safer, faster, easier. Sign up for VNBS direct to bank account transfer today. No matter step out, fit in the line. Straight in your account, money reach long time. VNBS money transfer.
This is Omega Sports, a church-owned and operated radio station. We promise to keep sports going and we intend to honor that. We believe in freedom of speech, but all things must be done with honor and respect. We understand that there will be contending sporting views daily. We, however, insist that discussions be conducted along the lines of good broadcasting ethics and the rules of the Broadcasting Commission. Callers must refrain from disrespecting other callers and our presenters. Callers that cannot follow these basic rules will not be tolerated, and any call going down that road will be terminated. Let's keep the conversations lively, informative, entertaining, and respectful as we continue to be your #1 sports station.
You're listening to Jamaica's first and number one daytime sports calling show, The Sports Desk.
Yeah, boss. We're back with you. Hello.
Point is this.
Yeah.
You hearing me?
Yes, man.
Yeah. All right. The next point is this, Mr. Higgins.
Yes, sir.
Bradman would have played 66% of his games at home. Headley would have played under 50%. I think about 46% at home. Do you think that gave Bradman an edge?
Yes.
Good. Because
overall... But you said something.
Headley's
Me say
home-
something, man. You said something.
Go on.
So, yes, the fact that Bradman played a great amount of games at home did give him an edge. But I believe that the vast difference in averages, 60 to 99, that 39 run gap would have made that home advantage null and void.
But we already put that aside, Mr. Higgins, because of the fact that Headley never had the chance to fatten up on any minutes. All right,
89. We take away all right, so 89.
Good.
So take away
71. What they did against England. We're looking for
No. I'm looking what Headley did in his career. You and what Bradman do in his career. You said take away the minutes from Bradman.
Right.
I'm take away the minutes. He averages 89 against the very best team in the world. Next to 40.
Right. But here
George Headley against the very best team in the world, which was Australia, averaged less than 40. But against
so you think
England,
that's a fair comparison?
No, so let's say the two of them play against England. One average 89, one average 71. That is the end.
Right, good.
Drop my argument.
No. Hold on. Next point is this. One of them played most of their games at home. The other one played on the road. Interestingly, in George Headley's series, his first series in the Caribbean against England, he averaged 87.5. So what if his home to away matches were reversed?
No, man, then...
Like how Bradman have the most of his matches at home.
What is George Headley's away record vis-a-vis his home record?
It's a vast disparity. I just told you, his home average is 77 point, almost 78.
And his away average drag him down.
That was the average I actually gave yesterday. It's 40-something, 47.
Right. So, and I want to tell you something. George Headley toured Australia once. He struggled badly in the first part of that series. You remember that series?
Why is that, Mr. Higgins?
No, let me tell you why. Let me tell you why. As somebody who...
Was he our best batsman, by the way?
You asked me the question and you answered. Let me give you a little bit of history. Yes, when Bradman went down to Australia in the early 1930s, George Headley was widely regarded as the best offside player in cricket. You can't cut out your clothes.
And then pepper him on the leg side.
And then cover drive him and him cover drive them. But he could also hook though. In the tour matches before that first test, the story is widely known. The word went around Australia that you said like a black West Indian youth here. You can't bowl the traditional line outside half and we kill you. Him cut out your heart and cover drive your tiddle. And if you're shot, him will hook. They decided that we can't bowl the normal way to the brother. And you know what cricket's about channels. Outside half. Everybody in the first 2 or 3 tests decided they're going to bowl in a Mass George foot.
Yeah, we know the story, Mr. Higgins.
Yes.
Then got to a leg side attack against leg.
Mass George,
we know that.
Mass George never seen nothing like this in his life. And for the first half of that series, he was bewildered by this change of tactics.
Here what happened in that series, Mr. Higgins.
But me I tell you.
George Headley was he our best batsman though?
He was
a young West Indies team.
He was always our best
touring Australia for the first time. Nobody else on that team did nothing. George Headley top scored most of the time.
So what?
So what I'm saying is this, Mr. Higgins. Even when he left Australia, the writings that were in the paper was not of a failed guy. It was not the narrative here.
No, but you know, me done the story, you know. I don't twist narratives. I understand the history of the West Indies cricket.
People spoke of his prodigious talent when he left Australia. People did.
No, let me tell you what the man said, man. He went to Australia as arguably the most destructive offside batsman outside of Bradman. The Australian bowlers decided that no, we can't bowl outside of Bradman. That like a black West Indian with him hot catch at an angle. Can't bowl to him, yes. Them set 4 and 5 man on the leg side, bowl 9 foot. And George was because so cricket player as far as George concerned. For the first 2 or 3 tests, George wasn't scoring heavily. But to his credit, George adjusted his stance. George told his teammates, you say as of now, since them now bowl out here, so I want to not bowl in my foot. Only
that's straight the reasoning.
I am not straying. I'm giving him credit.
I'm just talking.
By the time,
Higgins, what was Bradman's average in that series?
Let me make the point. By the time he left Australia, The genius in him went to Australia with a weakness. And by the time he left, halfway through a tour, so I don't like him come off of the tour. He was now widely regarded after the last 2 or 3 tests as among the best leg side batsmen in the world as well.
Yes, good, sir. But let me ask you this. What was Bradman's average in that series?
I don't remember. But Bradman never entered Test cricket with no such weaknesses.
Mr. Higgins was 74, right?
Yes.
So based on the fact that he averaged 99 for his career, he averaged 200 against South Africa, he averaged 170 against India. What were the West Indian bowlers doing right to Bradman in that series? Like how you get the Australian bowlers credit for what they do to Headley. What were the West Indian bowlers doing right against Bradman?
I don't know. Man still average 70, yeah? So if you had to do something right, and man average 70, then no Jesus.
If it were not for those last couple of matches where Headley played, his average against England would have been 78, and based on degree of difficulty, the pressure where he was under to bat, the fact that he did not play most of his games at home like Bradman. Bradman only played on 2 continents, by the way.
Hold on,
Headley
by the
played
way,
on 4 different continents.
By the way, Headley at one point in his life was playing league and county. England Headley.
Yeah, Lancashire.
Hold on, so I'm going to leave it there now.
You just bring a good point.
No, hold it now.
I'm going to give you a lick off of that.
The fact that Headley played a lot of Test cricket in England is not a disadvantage to Headley, because England mid live. But we leave it this.
Okay. No, you're distorting the facts. He went to England to play Lancashire League cricket after his first 2 tours in England. After playing professionally in England, he only played the tour in 39, where his average raised to 66 from where it was 55 previously.
How long did he play?
I'm going to get to that.
How long did he play in England for?
4 seasons. But what I'm saying, he toured England in 34. He only averaged 55.
Right.
By the time he played those 4 seasons in England and came back for the next tour, his average for that series raised to 67, and he was the highest average in first-class cricket across England. So the experience show you say he improved dramatically.
You made a good case, and you never quarrel. I can't live with that. All right. We leave it there. Garver was good today. If him could only be like this some more. We'll take the next one, though. Hello. Put it up.
Greetings and salutations.
Savage. How are you, Mr. Savage?
Wonderful, you know. You got thanks, you know.
Yeah.
Well, there, I'm going to jump right at it right away.
Yes, sir.
Correction. Why correction it's so tough?
Me no know, my boss.
Here what me know. I'll give you an example.
Yeah.
Suppose that there's a company, right?
Yeah.
So start out in a business and they might call, say, a man to come take on a senior position to come working at a company in the marketing and something like that, right?
Yeah.
Them call and beg the man say, no, keep on, I refuse. Company take off with some other people now, and it a go on now after 2 years, get good, business is booming, everything is fine, product are sell.
Yeah.
Increase now. No, this man now, she said, the company a boom, salary increase to the workers then, because company like money now. And this man now come now and say, boy, I want to come at the company now, and then bring me in at the company now, and slap with somebody from out of the marketing position and put him in, and he might get the increased salary and thing. How that would I feel?
But I don't know why you go around that long example there, but you know what me I going to say to that. You know what me I going to say to that, brother.
Yeah, understand? So, I the same example, you know, with this Mason Greenwood thing, you know.
Yeah.
You understand? Him not chill and tile with the side to go qualify. But when if the side reach a World Cup now, a man a go run come and you say no problem for bringing him in. And then plus when him get the position, 2 more man will get kicked out. And the man somebody came out, him have to go when him go up on the field, you know, somebody position him will get them have to start him over somebody.
Yeah.
And somebody else who up on the bench would have normally be come in, them now get come in again, so them automatically drop out of his side.
Yes.
A man not deserve that, man. Oh man, you know. I don't know all them work out that example, or work out that brother and say, them will bring in the man to you. I agree with that brother. I know them bringing in, but I was gonna say,
yeah.
Go to your a black coat calling too.
Yeah.
Anyway, you know, I got that for today, but correction, I get it right. CC yesterday in Bramble plus tax, Bramble Square, Bramble into the third power, Bramble capital B, Bramble, oh gosh, in Bramble thing couldn't Bramble mom. CC. Recover, my brother. Recover, yeah?
All right.
Recover. All right.
Cool. By the way, Garvey, George Headley played league cricket in England for approximately 7 years. So that's another fact that you got wrong. From 1933 to 1939. So 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39. All those seasons Master George did live and play in England. So when he had to play test cricket in England, it was not a disadvantage to him. I think you said 4 years. Factually wrong, my boss. Remember that this is me, my boss. Telling all the while. This is Orville. The man who has done more to develop sports talk in Jamaica than anybody else. Don't make the mistake there when you try to call my point. You did make some reasonable points. But don't misrepresent the facts. George Headley playing a lot of test matches against England in England wasn't a huge disadvantage to a man who live in England for much of the year I play league cricket. Nice try. Just like Gordon Greenidge, who used to live in England. Although, let's say Gordon had a big advantage, because Gordon left England when he was 13. George left England with a big man. But he lived in England and played cricket in England for 7 years. And those were his most productive years in Test cricket. You could argue. So, Gavi, you lose the argument, but I'm not going to pressure you because I like your method. You were allowing a discussion. So, I'm not going to rub it in, although I just did. But I'm more happy that you were prepared to do a discussion. So, I'm not going to beat you up too. Well done, Gavi. We'll take a break. We're coming.
Praise the Lord. Greetings and salutations to all of our wonderful, wonderful friends all over Jamaica. Listen, this is Dr. John Wayne Manning from Omega Church and Omega Radio. It has always been my dream to establish community work here in Jamaica. Television, church, humanitarian work here in Jamaica. And as you know, we have been doing the radio since 2022. The time has come that we're calling all helper, kingdom-minded citizens, putting together this team in Jamaica. We're looking for helpers, kingdom-minded helpers, from hospitality, humanitarian, administration, coordination, media, for television and radio production. If you're looking for more and you'd like to be a part of this team from Omega Center, Jamaica, I'd like you to give me a call. 876-204-9356. If you'd like to do more, serve more. This is for serious leaders that really, really want to make an impact in the life of our fellow Jamaicans for the Lord Jesus Christ. Text me at that line, and a member of my US team or European team will reach out back to you. Thank you and God bless you. I hope you're ready to serve. Text me at 876-204-9356. A member of my team will reach out to you expeditiously to expedite this help. Omega Center Jamaica, local team invitation. Be a part of it. Let's change Jamaica and make Jamaica great again.
You're listening to Omega Radio, broadcasting live. Omega Radio, Omega Radio, Omega.
You're listening to Jamaica's first and number one daytime sports calling show, The Sports Desk.
Music. Ready for the music? All right. This one is from Bling Dog. And this one is, I don't think I've heard this before. But Bling Dog says, God is amazing.
At the most high, you know. Through the journeys, the up and down, and the terrain, keep focus. Never leave us, hear me now. It's only pain and suffering, and that makes some people pray. Millionaire with whole heap of money, cancer take his mother away, and it can't help. There's an end to every story. Faith without works no work. Nah, there's an end to every story. If you lost your way, you figure search. My God is amazing. Here when we cry. No prayer never prayed in vain, so you want to genuinely right. My God is amazing. Here when we cry. No prayer never prayed in vain. Put your trust in the Most High. Hear me now. Some pray about money and get it, and problems find them. Cause them never sincere, them never give thanks, them never ask forgiveness for all of the wrongs. Alright, no need nobody to communicate to my job for me. And so the whole of them speak corrupted blasphemy. True faith, my God is there for me. My God is amazing. Here when we cry. No prayer never prayed in vain, so you want to be genuinely right. My God is amazing. Here when we cry. No prayer never prayed in vain. Put your trust in the Most High. Or just pain and suffering, Why some people pray? Millionaire with whole heap of money, cancer take his father away, and it can't help. There's a never-ending story. Faith without works no work. Nah, there's an end to every story. If you lost your way, you figure search. Conflict, creators are heavy. Conviction of soul set your soul free. Green pastures are way too righteous. Notoriety Moses crossed the Red Sea. Help is a standard gesture. Epidemic make people pray hard. My God is always with me. Prayer warrior on no fist stand guard. My God is amazing. Here when we cry. No prayer never prayed in vain, so you want to be genuinely right. My God is amazing. Here when we cry. No prayer never prayed in vain. Put your trust in the Most High.
Yeah, man. So Bling Dog with one called God is Amazing. How is it now, Astar? We go back online. Hello.
Hello?
Yes.
Orville.
Yeah, David.
Well, go on.
Me need some better caller, you know, man. David, man. All right, not better caller. Me need some better man to take me on for my cricket argument. Them, you know. Or any other argument. Them. You don't know no news that come on, man.
I'm in agreement with it when it come on to the cricket. I mean,
the man must say, we spinner them only can do well when the conditions suit spin. When do our pacers do well?
Same way.
No, it's the same thing, brother.
Mm-hmm.
When the wicket ain't flat and not spin, we hardly get wicket, you know.
Yeah.
And me have to rub the seed. Spare with me. A fool argument me here this morning says spin bowling conditions are not the norm. Most conditions are fast bowling. Let me just test you, David. What are you most likely to get in Pakistan? Spin or pace conditions?
A spin, man.
India?
Spin, same way.
Sri Lanka?
Same thing. Subcontinent, man.
Bangladesh?
Same thing.
Afghanistan?
Same thing.
Zimbabwe?
Well, it's Nigeria.
Yeah, but the last time we go down there, it spin, man, 90. Yeah. So that's half a dozen countries in the world where spin is likely to be the thing that the pitch is offering more than pace. Does that sound like a little bit a time when our spin bowlers are required to use? So there must be 12 countries where I play test cricket. Half of those countries, spin is likely to, you're more likely to buck up spin conditions. So when somebody say, we are far more likely to get pace conditions. What do you say to dunces like those?
No, man, we're not going to get that condition in our subcontinent.
And how many subcontinent countries play test cricket?
Holy man, you just name them out.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. And then add Zimbabwe to it where we never know so Zimbabwe could have speed. Anyway, keep going.
Okay. You see, them put in Imlach this time. The team look more balanced here. Or what?
I like Imlach. I don't think he should have been dropped in the first place. Yeah. By the way, there are some people here who will drop in on the sports desk. I was told about it, and they are here now. So we'll have them come in the studio in short time. Yeah, man, but I like Imlach. I like Imlach. Make him feel he didn't do enough. He didn't feel enough to get dropped.
If him play them Lego King.
Yeah, well, King get Lego. Although I'm not 100% sure if it was injury induced or I just dropped. But me like the fact.
Oh man, we see that for a long time. It's in the occasion.
Yeah.
Hope our King.
Okay. They're not going to drop Hope. Then think Hope special.
Will you remember your famous comment?
Which one?
On 2017.
Which is what?
So close, Curacao beat Jamaica.
What did it say?
The Shell Cup final when I asked if Curacao was still close. They're supposed to beat. You remember that comment?
No, I don't remember. No, that you say. They didn't beat in our final. I said the country was still close. Curacao people go to shop, me, no brother.
So, I can't say them good at close business, no football, they're supposed to beat us. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I think so.
Man, that's what it is. So you think this time around?
No, man, the Curacao is supposed to beat you, man. If Bermuda could have scored 2 goals on them and I lead them 2-0 at halftime, and this Bermuda team that can't beat Manning's they will mess them up. And then Trinidad hold them to a draw. They are beatable for sure.
They improve in Orville and they have a good program, you know.
Them improved since Bermuda scored the 2 first half goal on them.
Yeah, but them come back and do what them have to do, though.
Yeah, but the fact that Bermuda can score 2 on you and you're 3 at halftime. You're not all.
So the Arabia, the World Cup, what did go on?
When?
In Argentina.
Which World Cup you had?
Last World Cup, man, Argentina come back and win the whole thing. What did go on in the first man?
Argentina lost.
Okay, then no football, man.
Let me never say no football. If Argentina did play the team and beat them in the final and lose, let me know that because Argentina too.
Yeah, man, Curacao improve, man.
Yeah, but I'm saying from what we have seen of them in the 2 games thus far, them not supposed to beat. Put it that way.
Okay.
Right.
Well, we see you later on.
Yes, sir. We will. We will talk about it come Monday for sure.
Yeah, man.
All right. Dave.
All right.
Good, sir.
We go.
Augustina. Back online. Hello.
Hello?
Yes.
Hello?
Diego Ogilvy.
Hello?
Yes.
I get you.
Yes.
All right, but let me know now. From I listen from the show. You want me to hang up and you take the next 2 hours winning that argument, or can I talk about something?
Yes, I would like for you to hang up and me take the next 2 hours winning the argument.
Oh.
You happy with that answer?
Because if you drop the mic, when you drop the mic, you have to pick it back up in the boss. I don't understand you.
No, the mic.
You have the practicality.
The way the argument get liquid, Diego, the mic have a drop several times. Half a dozen country in the world are spin country, but spin
every minute you take away, you take away from your callers.
Anyway, what's up, Godfather?
No, but you can't be that selfish, papi.
Then Diego, you not get through now, man.
No, we get you now.
Yeah.
Right to the boy, a man call, and you take it tight, take the man minutes. Say, man, if you want to do it to me. No. You to know, if you want to do it to me.
No, man, go on. You're gone 1 minute in a day, you know, make your point.
No, like shot too.
Yeah.
We say 1 minute. Anytime you want to cut me off, boss, I am just a passion fan who take my time out to talk sports. If you don't want to hear me,
no, but
it is your show.
It is because I badly want to hear you why I want you to get to the point.
All right, one couple of things though.
Yeah.
The Shell Cup.
Yeah.
Confirmation, because we're correcting now, you know, Martinique. I was there at the final when Martinique beat Jamaica in that Shell Cup final. So I'm not sure which Shell Cup final he's talking about. So check the facts, that's how you check facts.
Right. Him say,
you can't also check facts for Garvey and Chateau, you know. You have to check facts to everybody. You have to be fair to everybody.
No, the difference is that man and I come at me. Me check the facts them for the man who want challenge me. You get me?
No, but facts. No, but so you say you don't care for man give false facts as long as him not challenge you.
Me might not take the time for check.
Why you entertain me right now? The man say, I don't care if you give false facts as long as you not challenge me. So come tell any kind of garbage you want chat. Just don't challenge me.
It mean me might not be as inclined.
I can't believe you are running from challenge, papi.
No, it mean me might not take the time for the research. Hold the line.
I understand, man. Come on already, yeah.
No, hold the line. We're coming back.
The JSC Group, Jamaica Stock Exchange, Jamaica Central Securities Depository Limited, and JCSD Trustee Services, providing a fair, efficient, and transparent stock market for over 45 years. The time by the Jamaica Stock Exchange Group is 2:15.
Track and field teams, are you ready? Go straight to Western Sports for all your track and field needs, like spikes, high jump equipment, throwing implements, hurdles, not to mention your team tracksuits, running tights, vests, and shorts. Whether you're a beginner or a record-breaking professional team, Western Sports has to be your first choice for everything track and field. Visit Western Sports in Kingston, Ocho Rios, or Montego Bay. Western Sports, the sports people.
This is Omega Sports, a church-owned and operated radio station. We promise to keep sports going and we intend to honor that. We believe in freedom of speech, but all things must be done with honor and respect. We understand that there will be contending sporting views daily. We, however, insist that discussions be conducted along the lines of good broadcasting ethics and the rules of the Broadcasting Commission. Callers must refrain from disrespecting other callers and our presenters. Callers that cannot follow these basic rules will not be tolerated, and any call going down that road will be terminated. Let's keep the conversations lively, informative, entertaining, and respectful as we continue to be your #1 sports station.
You're listening to Jamaica's first and #1 daytime sports calling show, The Sports Desk.
All right, so people, I have some people from NCB who have decided that they'll drop in and so on. I'll talk to them in just a little bit. But we continue with you, Mr. Ogilvy, sir.
Oh, okay. Yes, sir. Garvey and Ed, you and Garvey with the facts again where you corrected him. But there's one stats.
Yeah.
That information that I didn't know. I want to know. You must tell me now if it's true or false. The one where you mentioned Headley average against England and Bradman, is that one correct?
Which one? Headley averaged 71 against England. Bradman averaged 89.
Oh, he said 82, so that's incorrect too then?
No, he said it would have been 82 it would have been higher than the 71 had he not played the last 2 games against England at a very advanced age.
Oh, so he took out the 4 games at the end?
Yeah, he took out some games.
Okay. Yeah. Okay, he explained that it was his reason for this 82 then. Okay, no problem.
Right.
That's fine. I just wanted to get, my argument to the Bradman is a year's argument that.
Yeah.
All right, now back to the thing now. The Mason Greenwood now.
Yeah.
Which is, when do you close the door? Because you would have left it open in November.
After this window.
Right? I thought you had said November.
No. I'm assuming that we don't qualify after this window.
Okay.
So let's say
you're going to close the door once we qualify.
Yes, sir. Once we qualify.
All right.
You can't want to come play World Cup for we after you know.
I know your reasoning, I just don't want to confirm when you close the door.
Once we qualify.
Yeah, you have said it 100 times, man. You answered that. I get it.
All right.
No. But here's what happened now, because CC is saying he'll keep the door open until March.
Yeah, that's CC's position.
Yeah, right. The CC has a right his opinion. Yeah, and he's not the only one with it. Many in the diaspora have said March.
Including Speed, may understand? Including Rudolph Speed, will say him willing to take him.
Well, I know. Before you ask the question, boss.
Yes.
Because this changed everything now for my discussion with you.
Yes.
Is it a fact? And what did Speed say, and is it a fact?
He said that he would take Mason Greenwood at any stage once he's prepared to play. Basically, when he play in a flyout, me get to understand. And I've been confirmed.
He's saying until the date of announcing your final squad to FIFA.
He's willing to take Mason Greenwood.
But what I know, Orville.
Yeah.
You're supposed to beat Speed now, you know. Like
no, I disagree.
CC,
no.
You never just disagree with CC. You beat
CC. No. Here's the one thing that I may give Speed a pass. You remember when Bull made the suggestion that before him taking Mason Greenwood, he would do a little thing with the senior people in the squad. For say, I want to feel about this man whenever part of the qualifying, but now he want to play World Cup. And that he would interview the senior squad, the senior players, and based on how them feel. Now, clearly, Speed is interacting with the senior players. And probably he knows better than me and you on the outside how they would feel about it. So maybe Speed's sentiment is captured within that context, that he knows that he wouldn't be a distraction.
Yeah, right? You don't know now, so you can't give Speed a pass.
No, man, until
you get the facts from Speed.
But listen,
you never give CC a pass.
No, listen to me, Diego. My number one argument against Mason Greenwood is two things. One, me think it look away. If you know you want to help you qualify, but you want to go.
Why you say it 100 times?
Yes, but maybe I can say it 101. The other one is that I don't know.
I'm not challenging you on your position.
Yeah, but the difference between that and what
Speed want to talk about.
And I'm saying Speed would know whether he would be.
There
you go. Just listen to me, sir. Speed would know whether he'd be a distraction or not, because Speed is in the camp. So I wouldn't have to interview.
But that's what I want to get to. But you are making an assumption now.
I am not making any assumption. I'm saying if Speed knows that he won't be a distraction, then we can understand Speed wanting to have him. You don't understand?
So I get everything you're saying. I'm telling you what you must do for us now.
Which is what?
Can you get Speed?
Speed them down at the match.
His opinion is his opinion. Let me today.
All right, I'll get
his opinion is the most important. Well, I'm not genius, man. Let me talk, no, man. You talk 1,000 times the same thing, you know. What I'm saying, no. This changes everything. So it's Speed, the official man who makes the decision. As a journalist now, can you get Speed now to come in?
Speed does not make the decisions, Diego. That's not true.
You know what I mean? Influence. All right.
He's
he has more
advisor.
influence than me and you.
Right, good.
Me and you are CC not influence. We just a chat, salty. Maxwell, we just a chat. We just fans a chat. Right. We love to chat. And we have passion for chatting.
Yes. So I'll talk.
So I'm asking you now.
Yes.
This kills all the argument because Speed now, because as you are saying now, maybe Speed has facts and information that we as fans don't have.
I will get Speed Diego next week. Once he's
not kill everything. Like kill argument. You know, argue till 10 years about this thing.
How often you hear Speed on that program?
No, man, you can't get Speed, man. You hear Speed on the program many times. You want to trace the program. So if you don't get him, maybe trace we get him because the same arguments every week.
There you go. We will call Speed on Monday. Whether he's prepared to talk, we'll.
When you are with an argument, you know, you find out.
No, Jesus, Diego, me can't force them. Me didn't want him today, you know. You want to know whether I didn't want him to?
I am just telling you, I know your powers of convincing. So when you are with an argument, if you forget Mills, if you forget Chris Deering, if you forget whoever, you find a way.
No, man, enough time I want people.
This is very important to the campaign.
Diego, argument done. Me have to run. I will try to get Speed, my friend. Okay? I have some NCB people who still have to leave in the studio, but I give you up 60 seconds. Give him 60 seconds.
All right. Yeah. Next question for you. Cricket now.
Yeah.
With Chateau now. Chateau made some suggestions. I'm talking about current cricket.
Yeah.
That he thinks can make, for example, the players, the batsmen, them better.
Yeah.
Do you agree with any of his suggestions and which one?
I agree with all of them.
Oh, okay.
I agree that all of them would help to make our cricket better.
Yes, sometimes me the one when need to define you and share two things we only disagree upon. But we do today. Talk to the NCB people, them I'm listening.
All right, cool.
Cool, yeah.
Now, some people from NCB just decide that they are taking a tour of the station. I say, oh? A visit. So we have a female and a male. Usually we them say ladies before gentlemen, right?
Yes, Orville.
Bring the mic a little further down. Yes, so just tell us a little, introduce yourself a little.
Good afternoon, Orville, and good afternoon to your listeners. Thank you for having us.
You know that all the men listening to the program are, you know what they're saying right now.
I'm Nikisha Nelson, a business banker from NCB, as you said.
Which branch?
127 Oxford Boulevard.
People, I know what they're saying. They're saying, wow, she sounds nice. She look exactly like that as well.
Oh, thank you, Orville.
And your name, big man?
Good afternoon, listeners. Afternoon, Orville. Damian Bogle. Yeah. I'm the manager of 127 Oxford Boulevard, NCB branch.
Okay, great. What brings you here today?
Well, what we do, we stay very close to our customers, and we believe in relationship banking and relationship management. So, of course, we normally from time to time, we go on site, speak with our customers, see what they're about, see how the organization is, and so on. And here we are. We're on here.
Pleasant surprise.
Which one are you listening to the program?
I listen to the program
You
because,
do?
yes, mainly when it's track and field time, because I'm a track and field
She's
fan.
a sports fan.
Oh, great. What do you think of the program?
I like the program. You are very real, and of course, your callers, they can be themselves and express themselves, and I do like that about the program.
Very real.
Very real, Orville.
That's the word. Now, you're a listener as well?
Well, not necessarily, but I'm a sports fan,
Yeah.
particularly basketball. So,
basketball. Then when basketball, during the basketball season, you can't pass straight.
Well,
NCB
fine.
is one of the companies that do business with Omega, so we welcome you anytime.
Well, good. I watch local and international basketball, and I'm a big fan.
Which is your NBA team?
Steph Curry for real. Golden State. Yes, man.
Can you win the NBA this year?
They? Yes, they have the team, they have the personnel, but they're a little bit old. They have the experience though, and we have to watch that. So the management of the season is very important. So Steve Curry has a task. He has to make sure that he manages the minutes of the players. I think they're averaging about 30, 35 years.
Yeah.
So you want to put the younger ones to play, give them more minutes and so on. But, I mean, Steph Curry is one of the best, I mean,
If I were to choose a second, I'm a wagonist. Everybody in Jamaica know that.
Yes. So they're your team too?
I like LeBron James, so I usually like whichever team he's at. But probably Golden State would be my second favorite.
Right.
Which is your favorite sport this year?
Track and field.
What are your thoughts about the World Championship?
Well, I'm glad and I'm very elated to see that Jamaica is getting back on the podium.
Yeah.
And in the gold medal position. I'm extremely proud of our team this year.
What was your favorite moment at the World Championship?
I think my favorite moment was Shelley's last race, which was the relay.
Even though we finished second in that.
Second. We finished second. It's a young team. Yeah. But I'm really glad that Shelley ended up on the podium.
So you prefer that than the civil goal?
Yes, I did.
All right. So you see, sentiments. Woman to woman, she likes what she
I know, maybe I'm biased.
No. Don't apologize for what stood out for you. You know what I mean? Don't do that. If that's your top moment, that's your top moment. What about you, big man?
Well, oblique civil race was a top race for me. The fact of the matter is that persons didn't count him in.
Yeah.
They actually would have said that he would have perhaps come a third or perhaps a second. But, he stuck to it. He followed what his coach would have advised him to do. Not only that, he would have had a needle sometime before. Yeah. And he decided that he was not going to get out of the blocks that powerful before. Yeah. And and he said that, I'm going to leave it all out there on the floor in the finals. And he did. Mm-hmm. And it just shows what he can do in the future.
All right. So the callers want to call and cuss me out. You don't know.
Yeah.
Any last words? Remind me of the names again.
Nikisha Nelson.
And your what's
Business
your,
banker.
At which branch again?
127 Knutsford Boulevard.
All right. So that's Nikisha and
Damian Bogle, branch manager, 127 Knutsford
You're
Boulevard.
related to the FIFA ex-referee in Bogle?
No, we're not related,
But
because we used to go to school together.
Yeah?
St. Jacob.
Yeah, man. Right. Hey, man, listen right now.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man.
He's the same?
He's one of the more passionate.
Yeah, man.
listeners to
Bogle,
the
man.
program.
Yeah, man. Straight,
All
man.
right. And Bogle's sister, Karen.
No.
You don't know Karen?
No, not
my
familiar.
sister named Karen. I can't play them. No. Bad.
Yeah?
Man. She's 6 me already too. You know?
Yeah. Unfortunately.
The worst thing for make a woman get 6
she talks about it every time, right?
Yeah, man. But I tell Karen, I can't play against Karen. I play against another male.
Yeah. Yes.
You know
she gave her a blind.
Say it, Sir Fair did.
No, not really. But you know, so when men play against men, there's more aggro. You stand up on the table and tell a boy everything you know about it.
More composed, eh?
Yeah,
you have
but
to
with
be
women,
easy.
you tend to be on your better behavior.
Yeah.
And I can't play them like that.
And that is why she gave you 6.
And that's why she gave me 6.
I understand.
You understand? All right, Nikisha and Mr. Bogle, thank you very much for dropping in.
Yeah.
And continue to listen, yeah?
All right, thanks.
And continue to do business with Omega Radio.
Thank you very much.
And thank you for having us.
Yeah, man. All right, with that, we take a break. Our NCB friends will take their leave and will rejoin our callers on the other side.
Are you ready for something mega? Spend $6,500 or more before GCT. Drop your entry in the box and you can win a 2025 Hyundai Tucson. It's the Mega Wheels 2 promotion. April 5th to September 28th. Second prize, a $50,000 shopping spree every month for a year. Third prize, a $30,000 shopping spree every month for a year. Brought to you by Hyundai, Redstrom, Heineken, True Milk, Grace, Walker's Wood, Downing, CPJ Daiquiri, and Carryburst Juice Concentrate. Only at Megamart. Locations island-wide. Megamart, best value by far. Authorized under Section 58.3 of the Betting, Gaming, and Lotteries Act.
It's now time for Sports in a Minute, sponsored by Edgechem, Western Sports, Megamart, Spectrum Insurance Brokers, and Dangel Auto Spares and Accessories Limited. All right, in Sports in a Minute, English Premier League referee Anthony Taylor has criticized the expectations of perfection culture that officials are subjected to, and said his family no longer go to his games because of the abuse he receives. Taylor has been a top-flight referee for almost 15 years and has become so concerned by attitudes towards officials, he sometimes wonders if it's worth it all.
You'll hear some people say, well, what does he expect? The refs are there to be abused or criticised all the time and shouted at all the time. And yeah, you do expect a level of frustration in a game, or people shouting and disagreeing with you. But the length that people go to, it can certainly do more harm than good, and it creates a hugely negative environment for people to operate in.
So we're joined with reggae boy Ian Frey. Ian, firstly, welcome to camp. How are you doing, and how does it feel so far being in camp day one?
Yeah, no, it's been really nice. There's a lot of energy. The guys are really welcoming. It's been really fun. I'm excited to get going.
That's referee Anthony Taylor. That's Sports in a Minute. Sports in a Minute was sponsored by Western Sports, the sports people, Megamart, best value by far, Spectrum Insurance Brokers, setting the industry standard, and Dangel Auto Spares and Accessories Limited at 20 Balmoral Avenue, Kingston 10, and shop number 10, 1A Chapelton Road. Call 876-929-9146.
Tracy, who you go give on now? You're too fast. Hey, me I got your text now for buy up my sugar bun, wine slice, bulla, coffee strip, a marble cake, plus some raisin bread, banana cake, and the best rock cake for the pitney them. Me can get some? No, go buy your own. Hey!
Jotex Bakery. Visit 20 Gold Street, Kingston, or call 922-5768. Open Monday to Saturday, 8 a.m. to 7 p.m. Delivery island-wide. Jotex Bakery. So nice, so right.
Conditions apply.
You're listening to Jamaica's first and number one daytime sports calling show, The Sports Desk.
All right. Back online then. Hello. Bye, people. Mr. Larry. Yeah, Bull. Back with it. Yes.
Big up.
Yeah, big up.
Yeah, may I get a feedback still?
Astar. Yeah, you can't do anything about that. Say I get a
feedback. All right, go on now. All right, so you remember when I said I wanted a piece of this music reading thing, I said the only concern I would have
is
if it affect the team.
Right.
The chemistry team. Not in the feelings argument that I hear you and some of the callers them talk about man this Jamaica and man this and man that.
Yes.
They have a player that quality. Oh, for me still, so let me try and kind of explain my understanding of Greenwood now. From is a Manchester United player, some would have known background and everything because I'm pre them thing the deep, yeah?
Right.
It doesn't seem like he's from a Jamaican background in terms of like the Londoners, like the Bobby Reed them would have be around a lot of Jamaicans.
Yeah.
Them kind of feel that Jamaica culture. I don't think Greenwood feels that because majority of his persons around him are we are calling now Englishman, right? So in that case, you wouldn't think that there's this deep love to come and represent Jamaica. It's about what does representing Jamaica does for me and my career.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yes.
Okay. So I believe in, and this is just my opinion, if the group was tougher, maybe we would have seen him already.
Why?
Because now he's probably thinking, you don't need me to beat these people.
No, but if I don't understand that.
If
I don't have no great passion to play for you, why would I want to play for you when it's hard?
Think about it like this now.
Yeah.
You realize when we were some of the World Cup qualifiers and our World Cup qualifiers, they were playing against like the weaker teams. Some of the Englishmen, they don't come.
No, man, but said they didn't come because they were the weaker teams.
No, I said that's my opinion. I never said it's a fact. You ask me, I know. I'm sharing my opinion.
No, well, I don't agree with that opinion.
And that's fine.
Right.
Cool?
Yeah.
So, Speed saying that he would have taken Mr. Greenwood up until, 11:59 of submission time. I hear people saying.
Something.
I don't know.
I
don't know if I just take him whenever I'm ready, ball come.
Right.
That tells you that because Speed is in the camp, Speed would have talked to the players because Speed is a coach, a man who coaching is all about tactics and man management as well. So Speed would know, say, if him carry Greenwood into the team or if McLaren carry Greenwood into the team, majority of the players them don't have a problem with it.
That is an assumption, though. We're not sure. We're not sure.
Everything we're talking about now is an assumption.
No, because what I understand Speed was saying is that if left up to him, Speed, he would want Mason Greenwood no matter when. But
so you don't think that him saying that means saying no something? That it wouldn't affect the chemistry?
I don't know. I honestly don't know. I don't know if that is what he's saying because based on what I am understanding, he was expressing his own personal view.
Right. All right, boss. But that's what we're all doing. We're all expressing our own personal views. Right? So, Speed is basically saying someone who is in the know, so his views have been guided by some facts that we don't have. The common people outside don't have. Right?
No, well, him never said the team would want him anytime.
No, I'm saying his views,
me would have wanted.
His views on the issue would have been guided by some things that he knows that the regular person don't.
No, his views not guided by nothing else than him think. No, sir, I disagree. His views are guided by.
Your views on West Indies cricket is different from next month because you have an idea what's happening.
No, he says he would want Mason Greenwood no matter what. Basically, that him say. No, I don't think it's because him know nothing where you
and
know.
I think if
Him
he
just think
knows,
him is a
because
quality player and him a overlook everything where gone before that. I don't think it's no inside information.
Because he's in the know, I believe that his views are guided by things that we don't know.
I disagree.
Okay. So if someone is to give you one banner, and you are giving your views.
No, it depends on what the views are. If you ask me, would Banner prefer Magnum or Dragon? Me, I gonna know more than you. But if Speed says, boy, listen, me want Mason Greenwood, even at the last hour, we take him. I don't know that is anything due to no inside, not more than his ability as a player. So I could interpret Speed saying
his ability as a coach mean that he understands man management and he knows.
I don't know that he's saying that either. It is possibly, but none of we not sure because he did not say, boy, this team would want him. He said me Speed would take him. So I don't know if we can extrapolate from that he must say, boy, everybody else in the setup would take him.
I just believe that because Speed is basically inside, his views are guided by things that he knows.
5 times you said that, I say 5 times you're going to say we don't know. So no matter how often you say it, you know.
Fine, you don't have to say it.
But then you don't have to repeat it, brother. You say it Speed thing guided by everybody, and I say me don't know that.
Let's continue to the game later.
Okay, yes.
The game later now. I would love, because I don't think we have somebody who is going to basically alternate. Sure, on the right-hand side. I believe the coach should give Whisper a start later. Over probably start Dixon, but I would start Whisper over Dixon later.
Okay.
Yeah, because he said that Whisper will get some minutes over these two legs and he watching him closely. I believe that, with Whisper's talent, we need to integrate him more in our team, and also the handlers of Whisper should try and seek a loan move in January for him to play against some big man.
Is it his handlers that determine loan move or the club itself?
Your agent can also decide that you want your player to go on loan.
Your agent can decide, say the club must send you on loan.
Your agent can go to your club and tell the club that you...
No, but that's a different thing from deciding, though. Your agent can suggest.
I'm a maths teacher. I'm not Anglo English language.
Oh,
Persons who understand football understand what I'm saying. Your handlers can say, go to the club and say, listen, would I love him get a loan move because we come up and want to play against some big man to play against.
And then the club can say, no, we want him right here.
The Anglers can probably push for a loan move and get him playing against some big man and get basically. I would love to see him in the World Cup squad, assuming that we reach there. Big up yourself, Orville.
All right, Bull. Big up. Hello.
Greetings and salutations.
What's up, Evangelist?
So God be the glory. I observed something a while ago.
What's
Were you in total agreement with everything the previous caller said?
No.
But it was still a civil conversation.
Yeah, him alone if you talk and me alone.
Him alone if you talk, and although you guys had opposing views, you said what you had to say. You're easy in talk, and then easy and you talk, and it still went across. So I don't know. You did special. That person came into your station and did any special training on how to conduct a conversation.
No, Bull.
You sure no classes were held?
No.
I'm just checking because it seems a difficult task for some callers to have a simple conversation where you say something, I say something, and they don't monopolize the conversation. So I was just checking, if I need to enroll in one of those classes to ensure that I'm on the ball when I call. I was just checking, getting that out of the way.
All right.
Secondly, juxtapose and presuppose. I think you're the only person I've heard use that term. Can you break it down as an English teacher for me?
Which one of the words?
Juxtapose versus.
No, I did not say juxtapose.
No, man. Somebody was saying that's what you said. I said no. You said presuppose.
No, the person was saying. I said juxtapose.
Oh, juxtapose.
Right, and I said.
Okay. See, I should know the word because I've never ever seen it written. So it's only on this program I've heard that word. So break it down for what does that mean?
You never heard the word juxtapose before?
Juxtapose, no. I've never seen it.
No, man. Juxtapose is you just really comparing situations.
Oh, that's basically what it is?
Yeah, man.
Okay, juxtapose. Spell it for me, Orville.
Juxtapose.
Okay. All right. Interesting. I learned something else today. All right. And then the other thing I learned is you're never too old to learn, and that's probably also part of the challenge some of our callers are experiencing.
You put them close together.
Yes.
To have some kind of contrasting effect that this amount.
Yes. Okay.
So you're comparing two situations and you kind of talk about the two of them together.
Yes.
Just to show how one is different from the other. Basically.
I understand.
Presuppose now is different. That you are pre, as you know, the prefix pre means before.
Before, yes.
So when you presuppose something, it's like you're coming to a conclusion before the actual argument. So let us say you and I are arguing about something about taxi work. And I'm saying we are presupposing that you are a taxi man, sir. So we get that out of the way. We in other words, we establish that before we get to where we want to get to. So we are presupposing that.
So that has to be taken into consideration for the whatever is to come afterwards. That's going to be said.
You're both pre. So rather than to suppose it, you're presupposing, which means that you're taking that as granted before the argument starts.
I understand.
Good, sir.
All right, moving right along, as of other callers. When a caller called, I think on Wednesday, they spoke about the team going down there, an inexperienced team with persons who they were making their debuts. It's interesting. I didn't look at it in that context. I just looked at it as West Indies went down and were beaten by Nepal and cost. I'm not going to hide until I was very disappointed. As I said, Nepal is Nepal. They're not in there. I'll hold.
We're coming back after.
Give a little something. US $1 JD 150 every time you receive a remittance from Lasco Money Transfer to sponsor a social project selected by the Jamaica Social Stock Exchange. Say, I want to donate $1 to the cashier. Donations accepted at these locations: 38.5 Red Hills Road, Kingston 10, 15 Chandos Place, Poppin Square, Kingston 10, and Shop 203 Bay West Shopping Center, 3 St. James Street, Montego Bay.
Tracy, who you go give on now? You're too fast. Hey, me I got Jotex now for buy up my sugar bun, wine slice, bulla, coffee strip, and marble cake, plus some raisin bread, banana cake, and the best rock cake for the pitney them. Me can get some? No, go buy your own. Hey.
Jotex Bakery. Visit 20 Gold Street, Kingston, or call 922-5768. Open Monday to Saturday, 8 a.m. to 7 p.m. Delivery island-wide. Jotex Bakery. So nice, so right.
Conditions apply. You're listening to Jamaica's first and number one daytime sports calling show, The Sports Desk.
All right, Evangelist, back with you.
And I'm saying I learned. Well, let me not take something wrong. Is Zidane okay? I didn't get the start of the show as to what happened to him.
I'm working on something for the personal today.
Okay, I understand. No problem. As long as he's okay.
Yeah.
All right, so the Nepal match. In the cricketing circles, they are not really mentioned as they will be seen as minnows.
They are ranked number 18th in the world in a T20. We ranked number 6.
Number 6. There you go. So it was just, we took it for granted, in my opinion. We're facing a Nepal. I'm not expecting them to. I'd expect a little competition, but not for them to beat us in a series. So I didn't look at it that it would be experimental and we give some man an opportunity.
But my team, even though I don't mind that they selected an experimental team, I still think we should beat Nepal in the series.
Yeah, that's my team.
Yeah.
But it's just that it changed my opinion a little when I looked at it in that. When the conversation early up in the week went along that line, that some persons were inexperienced, but we're still, even with a B team, in my opinion, better than a Nepal. So I learned something else there. Something else today. How did the Garvey have to leave the vehicle? How did the conversation end? Because it started civil where
no man, it
rules
ended
of engagement.
Civil. Ended civil. It's probably one of the few times Garvey has ever been on a different side of an argument to me.
Yeah.
He allowed a discussion.
So it ended well.
Yeah, man.
Excellent, because I made note of it, and I like how he came on and said, I'm going to do this. I'm basically going to behave myself. I loved it. Yeah. He could lend a few pages of that to another caller who still hasn't gotten, I won't call anybody's name.
No, I don't call nobody.
And today as well, I think correction. Basically, guys, agree to disagree. You came to an understanding that as your take, that's my take, and I will not spend the entire time trying to convince you to come over to my side of the thing.
I saw there's something going on.
There you go.
So there's something going on. People,
so you hold your position. Yes,
let me tell you something, say, Evangelist. I remember one time when Stratton was here, way back in the day.
Yes.
We were arguing about which was the better cricketing team, the West Indies 80s team or the Steve Waugh Australian team. And we were supposed to, one Easter, them time we used to have the program even for holiday, when we actually set the pace for your boom sports talk show. And I was saying, people, that West Indies team in the 80s bad like yours, but I'm giving the edge to the Steve Waugh Australian team. And I went in Kingston Bookshop one time. Not for that purpose, but I saw a book extolling the virtues of that 80s West Indies team.
Yes.
Remember me up on the opposite side of the argument, but that book had all of the good facts about that West Indies 80s team and how good they were. And we carry the book and we give Stratton enough.
Yes.
Mr. Stratton, there are some arguments in that book here where you're going to need for that big debate with me and you.
Yes, look at that.
The point was, Orville Higgins was always about a debate program.
Yes.
Always. Mr. Stewart used to say, where you come to do, sir? I mean, I said, I come for have a debate. I don't come for boring up the something. So the point I'm making is, I enjoy a good debate.
Yes.
But sometimes the people them don't want you to, they don't want to cut and thrust, they want to lecture you. And there's nobody who calls this program, and this program, good enough to lecture me upon a topic where me know about. You can lecture me about NFL, you know. But the topics them me know, you never can lecture.
Yes.
Simple. And today Garvey was lecturing, he was allowing the cut and thrust of discussion. Loved it.
Last but not least,
yes.
I believe we could have a very simple thing. Yes. This is how I did some debating at high school. I did some speech. I specialize in speech as well.
Yeah.
When you are going to have a debate, you state where you're going. Sometimes they'll talk for 4 minutes and you don't know where they're going with the conversation.
How often you hear me tell them that?
Just state your point. This is what my position is. And this is where I'm going with this conversation.
How often you hear me tell them that?
No one seems to be listening.
No one seems. I said make a thesis statement. It's called thesis statement.
Yes.
And then give your corroborating point. I'm
there
not
you go.
Come and talk for 4 minutes and you don't know which point I'm really at.
And sometimes the conversation ends. I still don't know.
You're not sure. I can't think about 4 call away I studied.
Yes.
I used to teach, as an English teacher, you had to teach debate writing, you know. Or persuasive writing, I think was the term we used back then.
Yes, that is true.
And if you're going to teach a youth how to write persuasively, then he has to learn the tenets of how to make his argument and his position persuasive, as the term suggests. And one of the things you have to do is state your position early. So when I mark a paper, if by the second paragraph I don't know what you said, you're likely to fail that question.
There you go.
Yeah. All right.
Those are my points for today, and I think the conversations, even though we are not opposing sides of the fence, if we use certain rules of engagement, it would still make for a good debate.
Yes,
but
sir.
the shouting and disrespect and all that would be eliminated.
All right.
That's my take.
Good.
But I'm enjoying the rest of the show.
Yeah,
Listen.
cool. People,
Cool.
that is how I got tuned into Mutty Perkins. You know. My English professor, one lady at Mandeville named Mrs. Minor. I'm sure Garvey would know. Mr. Minor was her husband who used to put on the High Mountain Road Race in Mandeville every last Sunday in January. Was my English professor. And she used to say to me, you all want to know how to construct an argument and to write persuasively? Listen to a fellow called Mr. Perkins. Just a half of the time I don't necessarily agree with it. But there's nobody better in media at constructing a sound argument. That's how I became hooked. And I still think he's the best at that. Muta Baruka is very good at it as well. You may not agree with half of the things that Muta said, but it's hard to figure out him logic. I think that is a skill that should be taught in schools, separate and apart from. I mean, a lot of it is taught in English. But I think the art of reasoning should be a part of school curriculum. I don't know whether high school or primary school. Too many Jamaicans are unable to reason. And that is why it's part of the reason why we're so violent. Because when we can't reason, we war. That I would think, you know. Yeah. Anyway, we go back online. Yeah. Hello.
Well.
Where you say, Mr. P?
Yeah. I watched a couple hours of the match last night, and I said the wicket keeper is supposed to be. Him look like a good wicket keeper. What is your opinion about him?
Arguably the best keeper in the Caribbean.
All right, but one fault I find with him.
Yeah.
After the ball pass the batsman, right, and him gather. Some of the times him do gather with them and in gloves in front of the wicket. You know. Most of the times I see him move him hand to the right apart from him body.
As long as him catch the ball to me, you know.
Exactly.
No matter
Yes,
catch
but but the ideal way is to put your gloves behind the body. Because I was one day and say, if I saw our bowler, pace bowler move the ball, but the pass is stop to go down the leg side. You know, but that is his opinion. I mean, we India and some of the balls.
Yeah.
You notice that too?
No, I never did notice. Like I said, just last night now, me a half watch and half no watch. Because India does a pile up the run, so you been watch with the kind of detail, you know what I mean? And I like when we are back now where you watch every ball and you watch for technical things and things.
What position him going back?
Maybe about 6, probably about before Greaves.
So boy.
Yeah, 6 men think about it.
Yeah.
You now go back before none of the specialist batsmen, I don't think.
Yeah.
But
so when you say specialist, you would rate him over him?
As what?
Based on performance as a bat.
Well, him not get no chance to prove himself at Test cricket yet. Okay. But I believe if him play 40 at Test like Hope, I don't know that he'll be doing any worse than a 25 average where Hope they are 20 whatever. Hope, you know.
All right, and cool, no?
All right. How we stay now? Hello.
Hello, Dangerous in fact. How y'all doing?
How are you, Mr. Shato? It's me alone today.
Go again?
I'm flying solo today.
Oh my God. You mean Zidane isn't there?
No.
Oh my God, how will I survive?
That may I wonder.
No, what I just don't understand, Orville, is some of the times some simple statements are made. But for some strange reason, whenever Dwight Chatwood makes some of these statements, folks just believe they should oppose it for the sake of opposing it. I mean, I get up and I say something as innocuous as a highly inconsistent player should not be a must-pick in a cricket team, in a cricket squad. And a man, a host, is going to argue and debate that for weeks until Zidane have to say, well, you know, someone I think him disagree with the Chateau. Stuff like that sounds strange. Don't you have it?
You got 30 seconds. Keep going.
Okay, all right. No, but that's to make sure to give you the opportunity to start because
all right,
we're not doing that. All right? Yeah. And similarly, we have a caller like Nick. I have given 4 symptoms which I believe should fix West Indies cricket. And you heard Nick's response to it, didn't you, Orville?
Yes.
Yeah. Nick said that he only agrees with one of the four items. Do you recall that?
No.
Yeah, but he said the only one he agrees with is the one about playing overseas in England. You don't recall that?
No.
Okay, then that's what I'm saying. I'd like Nick just to come out and explain to me why would you disagree with a suggestion to invest and strengthen club cricket across the region? And Nick, I really want to hear from you because maybe I didn't hear you right that day. I'd like you to come back and just tell us why you disagree with the other three ideas. We have an issue with contracts in the Caribbean. We have players who decide that they will just come and they'll play T20 cricket. They have no interest in red ball cricket. We think that goes against the interest of West Indies cricket. We believe the West Indies Cricket Board is the one who is invested in having these tournaments, and we think the situation with the contract should be corrected. You disagree with that? I want to hear from you. All right, so when you call, Nick, I'd love to hear. Another thing, Orville, you had said something which I would love for you to explain. You had said that this generation, it makes no point investing any further in them. No, I went and I did some checks. You was the person who had a great role to play in the turnaround of Bonner. And that started after Bonner was 29. He had played around 9 seasons of first-class cricket. His average was 23. But then after your intervention, he was able to go on to play Test cricket. Ended up with an average of 38. Now, Imlak is 29.
Hold the line. We're coming back after the break.
Praise the Lord. Greetings and salutations to all of our wonderful, wonderful friends all over Jamaica. Listen, this is Dr. John Wayne Manning from Omega Church and Omega Radio. It has always been my dream to establish community work here in Jamaica. Television, church, humanitarian work here in Jamaica. And as you know, we have been doing the radio since 2022. The time has come that we're calling all helper, kingdom-minded citizens, putting together this team in Jamaica. We're looking for helpers, kingdom-minded helpers, from hospitality, humanitarian, administration, coordination, media for television and radio production. If you're looking for more and you'd like to be a part of this team from Omega Center, Jamaica, I'd like you to give me a call. 876-204-9356. If you'd like to do more, serve more. This is for serious leaders that really, really want to make an impact in the life of our fellow Jamaicans for the Lord Jesus Christ. Text me at that line, and a member of my US team or European team will reach out back to you. Thank you and God bless you. I hope you're ready to serve. Text me at 876-204-9356. A member of my team will reach out to you expeditiously to expedite this help. Omega Center Jamaica, local team invitation. Be a part of it. Let's change Jamaica and make Jamaica great again.
This is Omega Sports, a church-owned and operated radio station. We promise to keep sports going and we intend to honor that. We believe in freedom of speech, but all things must be done with honor and respect. We understand that there will be contending sporting views daily. We, however, insist that discussions be conducted along the lines of good broadcasting ethics and the rules of the Broadcasting Commission. Callers must refrain from disrespecting other callers and our presenters. Callers that cannot follow these basic rules will not be tolerated, and any call going down that road will be terminated. Let's keep the conversations lively, informative, entertaining, and respectful as we continue to be your #1 sports station.
You're listening to Jamaica's first and number one daytime sports calling show, The Sports Desk.
All right, Dwight. I'll give you a few more because you have not been as difficult as you normally are. What were you saying?
Yeah. So you picked up Nkrumah when he was 29. His batting average in the first class regional tournament was 23. Through your intervention, and I think we have mentioned that before, he turned out to be a fair test cricketer ending with a batting average of 38.
Yes.
Why would you dismiss this present generation? We have Imlak with a first class average, average in the regional tournament of 45. Louis, 44. Kevlan Anderson, 43. De Silva, 39. And I can name several others, all either 29 or younger.
All right, so the question...
Why would you dismiss that?
The question that you're asking is, if I, Orville, can help to turn around a cricketer's career, why am I so pessimistic that it can be done to others? That's your question.
I'm saying, why are you saying that it cannot be done for others?
I didn't say it cannot. But here's the difference. Nkrumah Bonner and I work together. That story needs to be told. One of these days, I'll bring him in studio. For 4 years. And he for those 4 years, he saw me outside of when he was traveling. He would see me every day. We would talk every day. We would do things every single day. No day in a pass. No, I don't know that a West Indian coach will have that much attention to give to a bunch of players, to 12, 15 players. It's impossible. I took on Bonner I couldn't work with somebody else while doing what I was doing with Bonner. So it's just not physically possible. If you had asked me to work two different persons like that, it wouldn't be possible. It was conversations till late at night. It was going to the Senior Cup games and creating and devising a plan. It was looking at the plan and I said, boy, this now work. I could look at this. If I should be paid for that, my boss, I'd be a rich man right now. That kind of attention.
You know what you're describing is an issue of resources.
No. It's an issue of I don't know about resources. Kind of money me did have, boy, me did I do it.
Resources also mean time, you know. Resources mean time and people. And money,
so if you're saying
all the issues that you're pointing to, so you're saying resources.
That's a fair point. But if we want West Indies, the current cricketers to improve, let's say the 15 or 20 batsmen now, because I don't know that I could do that for the bowlers. If you were to ask Darren Samit to do that for the 15, 20 people, what I did with Bonner, it's not possible. So
we're not asking Sammy to.
You would need
Sammy
20.
Sammy is there to coach the final team. We're talking about putting together a bunch of other coaches.
No. Right. 5 coaches couldn't coach 20 people like that.
But are they starting from a far higher base than Bonner?
No.
I mean, Imlak has a batting average right now of 45 in the region.
All right. Yes. So
you started out with Mayu with a batting average of 23.
When me said Nkrumah Bonner the first time, when him first said, "You, me need you to look by my game so I can." After 2 sessions, I told him that there's not a lot wrong with your technique. A lot of the work, let's say 20% of the work was technical. The other 80% was psychological. I mean, I tell you, it took me 2 years to understand what I needed to work on. It's not as easy as it sounds. Me think me forget some kind of award for what I'm going to say. As a God, may I tell you, one of the greatest things me ever do in a life, you know. One of the things I'm most proud of. And I've never really gone into the full details about it.
Oh, okay, all right. You know, they have mentioned passion so far, but we don't want to knock you on that
man,
yet.
then
but
remember,
you still have not acknowledged that these cricketers that I name would be starting from a far higher base than Nkrumah Bonner.
No, but hold on now. So when they come to the passion thing now, for Nkrumah Bonner to find me and say, you want your help. Me, when I have no track record as a coach, no way, or no mentor, I even say it. That shows a youth who passionate about him game. You think a little time we cuss on the radio, on the phone, and him say, yo, no. And I say, then you're not done, big man. And I got Banner to start playing draft. I said, Banner, one of the things you need to do is start concentrate. So no matter if me I beat you, me I go give you 10 love today, try make me give you 9 love next week. And we played all night. Next week, him broke it at 9. Next week, only 8 me can give. Next week, 7. By within a year and a half, Banner start beating me. Now, I don't know if that's easy to duplicate with the next man, brother, because that was a whole heap of
But
time.
Orville is still not acknowledging that these batsmen, they, based on their batting averages, weren't they way better than Nkrumah Banner?
Nkrumah's Banner's problem was not technique.
So you're saying even though Nkrumah Banner had an average of 23, and Imlach has a first-class average in the Caribbean of 45, you don't think Imlach was way better than Nkrumah
Yeah, man.
Banner?
If a 40 had him average, it was better for it. But me, I say, Banner needed to be unlocked mentally.
Well, who said the problem with most of these guys is not mental?
Well, me don't know. Me don't feel them on top. But we have done
one final thing before I leave, because you know it's dangerous inside. One final thing.
But you can about dangerous mode 10 now.
It's you, let me stay on another big one. I don't want to hit this a long time.
All right.
So I'm just reading an article. This is what it says. Our players were not as professional as we should have been previously. But playing county cricket, that helped us quite a lot. Because you're batting probably 6 times per week. In the old days, 6 times batting would be a whole season back in the West Indies. So the professional attitude was a bit different.
All right, agree.
He continued.
All right, cool.
You know who that was, right?
Me no matter.
We had come from 2 years ago where we were at the bottom of the ladder. That was Sir Clive Lloyd describing the ingredients that went into making the great 80s team. Did Lara help to develop any great teams?
Leave it, Mr. Dwight. It's 10 past.
Okay, cool. Answer that on Monday, please. We just want to hear from you.
All right. Big up Dwight. Try. Him and Garvey tried today. He and Garvey really tried. And for that, I'm grateful. But we have to take the Yabba tune. Mr. Steins and company me think the Yabba tune now and play. No, Mr. Steins, we're going to play. But I never want to disrupt him, because next thing him said me, I derail him. And I had to reward him for the fact that he was prepared to have a discussion for a change. So the Yabba tune today is Moments with You. That's the Yaba selection, and that was Moments with You. We go to the next one straight away. Yeah, we do. Hello. Hello. Rooney.
What going on, boss?
I am quaking in my boots, Rooney, man.
Yeah, quake up.
When you call me, I quake, man.
Why? I have no reason for quake, boss.
All right, cool.
Very few times I challenge you, you understand?
Okay. Only twice a
But
week.
me I hear,
so.
me But me I hear you have to bring up about this passion thing, Orville.
Oh, with Brian Lara?
Yeah, I say, boy. Yeah, with Brian Lara.
Oh.
So you give Brian Lara a number, you understand?
You want Brian number? I hear me have to go quarrel, you know. You want the number?
Go quarrel.
All right, hold the line. Hold on. We're coming.
Yeah.
Tracy, who you go give on now? You're too fast. Hey, me I got Jotex now for buy up my sugar bun, wine slice, bulla, coffee strip, and marble cake, plus some raisin bread, banana cake, and the best rock cake for the pitney them. Me can get some? No, go buy your own. Hey.
Jotex Bakery. Visit 20 Gold Street, Kingston, or call 922-5768. Open Monday to Saturday, 8 a.m. to 7 p.m. Delivery island-wide. Jotex Bakery. So nice, so right.
Conditions apply.
Track and field teams, are you ready? Go straight to Western Sports for all your track and field needs, like spikes, high jump equipment, throwing implements, hurdles, not to mention your team tracksuits, running tights, vests, and shorts. Whether you're a beginner or a record-breaking professional team, Western Sports has to be your first choice for everything track and field. Visit Western Sports in Kingston, Ocho Rios, or Montego Bay. Western Sports, the sports people.
This is Omega Sports, a church-owned and operated radio station. We promise to keep sports going and we intend to honor that. We believe in freedom of speech, but all things must be done with honor and respect. We understand that there will be contending sporting views daily. We, however, insist that discussions be conducted along the lines of good broadcasting ethics and the rules of the Broadcasting Commission. Callers must refrain from disrespecting other callers and our presenters. Callers that cannot follow these basic rules will not be tolerated, and any call going down that road will be terminated. Let's keep the conversations lively, informative, entertaining, and respectful as we continue to be your #1 sports station.
You're listening to Jamaica's first and #1 daytime sports calling show, The Sports Desk.
All right, Rooney, we're back with you.
Yeah, my boss, you hear me?
Right. And you see how Garvey and Chateau today allowed a discussion? I saw me that one may have a discussion.
No, I'm going to state my point and left it at that. If you want to answer, if you want to, it's fine.
Let's hear it.
No, but no. When we talk about the passion, you understand me. Remember, it's not football. It's not NBA. It's cricket. And you have different forms of cricket. You understand me? Mm-hmm. You have red ball cricket, you have white ball cricket. And the white ball version, you have T20 and you have 50 over. Mm-hmm. So while we might have passion for cricket, it might just be the white ball version.
Do you understand what I say?
You get that?
Yeah, my time. Let me hear you. When I say we don't have passion for cricket anymore, do you understand what I'm saying? Let me tell you what I'm saying. It means the numbers. It means the percentage of boys that used to play cricket in the 70s and 80s. That number is dramatically reduced now. So let us say 8 out of every 10 boys used to play cricket in the 70s. That number probably 3 out of 10 or 2 out of 10 now. So when we say the passion is no longer what it was at that moment. Now, those 2 out of 10 now are passionate.
Yeah.
But the numbers of boys who were passionate at one point, percentage-wise, that number is dramatically reduced now.
And nobody would have argued with you about that. If that is what you would have said, nobody would have argued with that.
Nobody can.
But are you
That's
sure
a
that
given.
is what you would have said?
What you mean? Of course that made us. That's the main
Because
thing.
when they talk about the passion, me believe say, yo, here what? Leeward Island still a turn out 15 people a year time.
Yes.
Jamaica still a turn out 15 people a year time.
But Jamaica
so
are
yes,
turning.
passion is still there.
No, but give me a chance.
And you talk about...
Bro, remember you say you're going to say something, I make me say something. That's all. Jamaica now may be turning out 15-man squad out of 300 man who want to play cricket. Jamaica in the 80s used to turn 15 man out of 8,000 man who want to play cricket. So therefore the quality of Jamaica 15 in the 80s would be different from the quality 15 now. So not merely because we have put out 15 now and we have put out 15
I
then.
see, this is what me I talk about Orville Higgins. If that is what you were saying all along, nobody would have challenged you.
Well, that is what I was always saying.
Nobody would have challenged you. You would need to go for Brian Lara, say what Brian Lara
No man, but
said.
that is what
nobody
I was...
would have challenged
all
you.
right, so you
But
might
me not think of that you did
hold
not
on,
say.
so you said that 4 times now. So you have to say something. That was what I was always saying. I said, not enough
What I was always say.
How many times do you hear me say, not enough liquor boy I play cricket? Unless liquor boy start play cricket again, we do. Then not that me that say.
So you say it give you numbers, right?
Passion used to give us
passion
numbers.
give you numbers and numbers give you quality.
Numbers give you quality and numbers also give you desire to work hard upon your game.
Yeah. Yeah, and nobody, no, I mean, I say, me no know nobody with a thing logically would agree, disagree with that.
So why has the argument been
But
already?
guess what?
Yeah.
But guess what? Numbers not definitely give you quality.
No, not if the desire is not there.
And I believe, and the reason why I say that is because India have 1.3 billion people.
Yeah.
So numbers are there.
No, man, but you
India
can't
has
have no...
never, wait, you have to make me finish so me I said then you can
All right.
India has never ever dominated cricket like how West Indies has dominated cricket.
All right.
India has never ever dominated cricket like how Australia have dominated cricket.
All right, you said something.
You understand me?
No, but
and them still have numbers.
But you said something, so you have to make me say something now. The United States have 300 million people.
Make us stick to cricket now. Make us stick to the cricket and India, Australia, and West Indies now, please.
No,
we don't want you to go all over the place. You notice me come on the cricket me I talk about?
No, but I'm not just talking cricket.
Me I talk about cricket. Make us stick to the cricket, please.
Listen what my argument about passion was.
Make us stick to the cricket and passion and India have numbers. So stick to India and them numbers and West Indies and them numbers and dominant.
All right, Rooney, at this point, you're no longer discussing. Yeah. So leave it there.
No, me so stick to the topic at hand. That's all me I do.
And I'm saying to you, my argument was never about cricket. My argument was this.
So what you do that about?
Then listen me, I can tell you. In order for a country to dominate a sport, it's just that because we did that kind of narrow it down to cricket. But my argument was always broader than to cricket.
Oh, well, me apologize. I never know say it was all thing you talk about.
Then that's what I'm telling you.
So everybody can come off for that now and leave the passion thing alone then.
No, because the argument
passion give you numbers give you quality. That is what you said. India not having the
Rudy, you know what to say?
Numbers.
You're not give me a chance to make no point. No. I'm saying the USA has... All right, because we use cricket. Since you want to use cricket. The USA has 300 million people. Jamaica has 3 million. Them play cricket by USA, you know. But them not serious about it the way we are. So not because you have massive numbers. Massive numbers don't necessarily mean massive interest. Okay?
But we're talking about cricket and India, though.
No, but me I talk about India, despite the massive numbers, weren't as passionate about it as we were in the 80s.
And you believe that?
I know that.
You sit down on the radio and say, India,
in the 80s. Yes.
Never passionate like West Indies about cricket.
No, they weren't. India couldn't bat fast bowling. And if you're really passionate about cricket, you have to can bat fast bowling and bowl fast bowling. In the 70s and 80s, India never have fast bowling. And India couldn't bat fast bowling.
You win there.
I know.
India never passionate about cricket.
They weren't as passionate as us.
Like
the West Indies.
You know me not doing it like West Indies.
No.
And India is not as passionate about cricket in the 90s and 2000s like Australia.
No. India and Australia. But hold on, all right, I can say something now, because we're doing well so far. India in the 80s never produced no great fast bowlers, or the 70s. They couldn't bowl fast, and them couldn't bat fast bowling.
I think Javagal Trinidad was a pretty decent bowler.
No, I'm talking. Capel Dev could have let go at some piece, you know, but me I talk about general.
Exactly, I think Capel is good.
No, man,
but I know.
But we're having a discussion, and you got cut me with me, I have to tell you. Part of the reason why India used to struggle is because they had spinners, but no great, they didn't nobody a bowl fast. And because of that, when they buck up on genuine fast bowling, they would struggle. Them call off a match up at Sabah, and after that, probably the only time in history, them said, no more, we can't bat that somewhere. Now, a country that is unable to find fast bowlers and to bat fast bowling can more passionate about cricket than me. When I find fast bowlers, I know for bat them. We leave it right there.
Nothing to do with that.
No, genetics not nothing to do with it. Indian.
Not a thing to do with it.
No.
The fact that black man's stronger than probably some Indian.
No, man.
Nothing to do with it. Okay, where's that check?
No, it has nothing.
Now, your question, the answer. No. Anyways, Orville.
But we can't leave it now? Yeah.
Yeah, we're done. Yeah, you win the argument.
I know.
Passion,
that was never any doubt as to who I will win, but I like the fact that you have worked with.
Passion is absolutely necessary for success. Anyway.
Yeah.
Something with this Mason Greenwood thing, we need it to affect you to understand what happened with Mason Greenwood.
Rooney, some of them man are call.
You get $1 million.
Rooney, some of them man are hold. You talk for a long while on one topic, we can't give you a second topic. Talk about Mason. No, man, you not exhaust the passion topic.
No, they just in 15 get it, but me can't get it.
No, it wasn't 15. He called at 2:56. The break come 3 o'clock.
Say, all right, me go hang up.
All right, cool.
I'm not worried.
All right, so that was Rooney. Civil. So the three most difficult people today wasn't difficult. Why? What is in the water today? Rooney, Garvey, Chateau. We're all civil today. And not so hard for that. Hello, we take the next one.
Dr. Orville.
All right, so if we pass this test now, is the quartet that enough?
You're not going to pass the test, we can guarantee you from right now, brother, because never laugh. What you say?
Yeah.
Maybe start that, so. Because India couldn't find any fast bowlers, they were not as passionate like West Indies.
Two things.
Let me ask you.
Two things, Mr.
What you say? Other part of me.
No, but I know one thing, Mr. Brother. So you can't say that one. I said two things. I said two things that they can't be separated.
Okay. Yeah. So let me get the second part. Can we get the first part right?
The two parts. India in the 70s and 80s. If you are interrupt me, I can start again, and it come out a year or 5 minutes. Remember that.
You want to give 1 minute? Give me 1 minute.
All right. It was nice talking to you. 1 minute, guy. You want to take it as well? Then you say, give a minute. It's a minute today.
India was not passionate because they couldn't find a fast bowler.
Let me tell you what, if you keep interrupting, I'm going to start again. Now, here's my argument. Fast bowling is an essential part of cricket. Not only to bowl it, but to bat against it. India, for much of them time, up until the 80s, were not producing great fast bowlers, and they were not batting very brilliantly against fast bowlers. So there was a large chunk of the art of cricket that they were missing out on. These two eras, we were already ticking those two eras. We were producing great fast bowlers, and we were able to bat against fast bowlers. My argument is simple. You can't claim to be a more passionate country than me about cricket when there is such a glaring glitch by your resume when not upon mine.
Is who beat us in the 1 day World Cup?
India.
This country. A fast bowling then did bat?
Badger, in 1983, that was a huge upset.
No, I ask you that. I ask you no upset. I ask if a fast bowling then did bat when them beat we.
Yes, in a 1 day game.
Okay.
And a 1 day pitch which was bouncing a lot. And when bowlers are not coming out to bowl a whole heap of bumpers.
All right, me just ask the question. So we no find no spinner in the caliber like what India did do. Indians have, right? And Pakistan and Sri Lanka. No spinner. No time in our history.
No, that's not true.
If you know the
Give me the
history,
spinner that can compare to the spinner them down in India.
landscapes.
Landscape.
Landscapes
One,
was a,
so we find who. So we
hold on,
find
then make me
one
say
spinner.
hold on, son.
Hold on. Me say no.
I said
So we find what?
landscapes was among the first set of bowlers in the world to take 200 test wickets. Don't underestimate.
All right, fine.
Hold
yeah,
the
and
line.
I'm saying to you.
Hold the line.
Hold the line already? All right, go. Yeah.
All right,
2 minutes
make
to the time.
all right, go on. I think it was 3.
Yeah, and I'm saying to you, we not find no world class spinner.
Yeah.
You understand? Because if you put landscape against the world class spinner, you might go struggle.
No, not true.
You understand?
No, not true.
Okay.
Not true.
No, I'm not struggle. All right. Landscape was the only world.
I'm not saying he was the best, but landscapes was highly rated as an off spinner. Don't do that to yourself.
Okay. Yeah. So we were passionate about spinning then.
Hold the line. We're coming back after.
Hold the line. Okay, cool. Fine. Yeah.
Spectrum Insurance Brokers pride themselves in being professionals in the field of insurance broking, claim settlement, and risk management services for over 35 years. We offer a wide range of insurance services including motor, property, liability, accident, life and international health for individuals and companies at competitive rates. Call 926-3572 or visit 7.5 Haining Road, Kingston 5 or shop number 3, James Plaza, Mandeville. Call 625-6804 or visit online spectrumjamaica.com. Spectrum Insurance Brokers, setting the industry standards.
It is your right to know what you want. Information at your fingertips. It's for the man in the streets, for those in business. Information for everybody. No one has it, so you can use it to develop your community. Your right to know information at your fingertips.
A message from the Access to Information Unit.
This is Omega Sports, a church-owned and operated radio station. We promise to keep sports going and we intend to honor that. We believe in freedom of speech, but all things must be done with honor and respect. We understand that there will be contending sporting views daily. We, however, insist that discussions be conducted along the lines of good broadcasting ethics and the rules of the Broadcasting Commission. Callers must refrain from disrespecting other callers and our presenters. Callers that cannot follow these basic rules will not be tolerated, and any call going down that road will be terminated. Let's keep the conversations lively, informative, entertaining, and respectful as we continue to be your #1 sports station.
You're listening to Jamaica's first and #1 daytime sports calling show, The Sports Desk.
Yeah, Badger, back with you. Keep trying.
Yeah, when was the last time we beat India? In India, who can bat fast bowling?
When did I say they can't bat fast bowling?
In the 80s and 70s and 80s.
Right. But they can't.
When was the last time we beat them in that? When was the last time we beat them?
When was the last time?
Down by India. Yeah, beat India down by India.
About near 40 years now when I beat them.
40 years now.
So
and they can't bat. They can't bat, but we can't beat them down by India.
No, I never said them can't bat. No, my time. Nice try. I said India then used to struggle against genuine fast bowling, not now.
And just and 80s, yeah, for the 80s.
Hold on, my time. So when you ask me when my time for tax, because clearly you didn't understand what I said. I said no, you gotta make me talk, brother. You gotta make me talk.
Yeah. Stop.
I said in the 70s and 80s and 60s and probably 50s.
And 20s too, man. You know the 20s too.
Badger, if you interrupt me again, me I go move.
As long as you're gonna say you're gonna take a belt and beat them, all right. So go on.
So I'm gonna try one last time. When I said that India would struggle to find pace and to bat pace, I wasn't talking now. Because clearly they can do it now. So when you ask me when last we beat India in India, although they can't bat pace, that question is stupid. Very stupid. But keep going.
So they couldn't bat pace, right? And the last time we beat them was what, 40 odd years?
Somewhere in the early 90s or late 80s, some of this. In India.
90s?
The last time we beat India in India was in a them time.
I think it was about 84.
Somewhere there. So maybe that's how much.
Somewhere there.
16 and 25, 40. Let's use your figures.
Yeah. And them can't bat, but we're going to have no fast bowler. And
They
can't
can
fast bowler.
bat pace. No, Jesus.
Yeah, but
Christ.
so they could have bat it. Anyway,
do you understand the point I was making, Roger? They have learned how to do it since.
They learn.
Yes.
Yeah. But I know, right? So hold on there. So in the we stop being number one and start ruling the rule. Hold on. We stop being number one in about 95, right?
Yeah.
When we 94, 95, right?
Yeah.
Before then, who have more passion? India or us?
No, passion is not something you switch on today and tomorrow. But it was clear that the passion was being lost as time went along. I can't tell you which month and which year, brother.
Okay. All right. So what you're saying now, what happened to Banner now? What you're saying, what happened to Banner is a head thing?
No, when you say head thing, what do you mean?
Did you bring that Banner in the nets? Because all
yeah,
the
man.
draft and stuff.
No, holy.
You bring him in nets.
Holy.
You bring him in nets.
Yes. And I nets
Okay.
first me see him and say, yo, this and this and that and that. And then
right. But you spend most of your time on the phone, you say, and teach him in draft and was a head thing for Banana. That you said earlier on?
I said when we look at his technique initially, although we had to work on some other things to it. But a lot of why his potential was not being opened up was his mental.
Was a head thing. Mental. Me say head thing because I can't go use a big word there.
Was his mental approach to batting.
Mental meaning head space.
Was his mental approach to batting.
All right, you don't want to say head. All right.
Was
mental approach to batting.
Yes.
So it was more in his head then than anything else.
A lot of what caused Nkrumah not to have been delivering the way he should was his mental approach to batting.
Mental. All right, fine. So let me ask you a question. You have any background training in those things to get going on somebody's head and mental space?
No formal training.
No formal training.
I have formal.
So you without no formal training.
Hold on, let me make the point though. I have formal training in teaching people to learn.
Teaching people.
Which is right. Hold on. Which though I'm not trained as a psychologist or a psychiatrist, I'm a trained teacher. And a large part of my don't interrupt. A large part of my course was knowing how to get people to learn. And a lot of why people learn is how to get in their heads mentally.
Yeah.
Thank you.
All right, special teacher. So I'm saying to you now, special teacher, that one problem, right? You credit you for taking Banner from a 23.
Not just me. I played a small part. Put it away. Banner did a lot of hard work.
So again. Banner do a lot of work by himself.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, you see, because
I couldn't have had that impact if him never willing to put in a whole heap of work.
Right. Yeah. So you said that the nowadays player, them can't reach us now. You don't think they can do that and
it's hard.
It's hard.
Yes. How do you know that? There are not too many Orville Higgins around.
Oh, okay. So you are gifted with that. You born with that or you something where you develop?
I developed that ability along.
Develop.
Yes. So we leave it there. We've been at it for a while.
Yeah. Okay. Right, no problem. Cool. No problem.
Yeah.
Dr. Phil. Yeah.
People. Badger, the more question them ask, the more. Badger, when I say them can't, them not that good at batting pace, not the 80s. How we look like the point slip yourself. Yeah, tell me what them I don't know. No basic point that Badger, brother, don't know that. And as by the way, that Nkrumah Banner story will be told. But me just need him permission. Cause me don't want to upset some other thing and thing. I don't really want to tell the full story without him. But any day him say, yeah man, tell the story. That story will be told. Cause I don't know some normal something happen. Or me prefer him come tell the story. Cause when me talk it, one might think a joke. When Nkrumah and them go come sit in here one of them days. When he comes in one of these days and telling them, one will understand that the person sitting around the microphone every day attack is not an ordinary mind when it comes to cricket. If me can't do nothing else, and not even full cricket neither, the art of batting and how to understand the game. You know what? Let me give you one quick story. When Mr. Banner for the first time, one of the first things I said to him, your front foot lazy. You got to do well on the pitches them where you come on, but the pitches them where you stop, you got to struggle. Him say, I mean front foot lazy. Those who understand the terms. But I said, how many bats you have? Him say, I have about half a dozen bats. I said, you said, tomorrow, shave down one of their bats. Shave them down both sides. A bat is maybe 4.5 inches. Shave down half inch both sides. But one of you look a pretty bat. So why I need for I say, you got to work with me or you not work. Him say, all right. Him shave down the bat so it became a smaller surface, a smaller face, as we call it. Him say, why I need for that? I say, you will soon see. Come to the next bat with that bat. Then him bat to the bat, bat to the bat. I said, you know what this is telling you? If you can middle a cricket ball with a 3-inch surface bat, imagine what you'll start doing when you start batting with a 4.5 inches bat. Him eyes open up wide. Basic things like that. The rest will be unfolded. And there's some normal kind of things in the dagger. Trust me. But I prefer him to be in the studio when we attack it. Nice try, Badger. All right. Back on line. Hello. Oh, all right. So no call another day. Some of you almost glad. Oh, we have calls? We almost hope me not a call. You know? One of the second things I did when Banner said, make with the summer. For those of you who know Sabina Park, the North Stand, where the buses are parked, like the visiting team and the home team, where the big bus them park, right behind the North Stand. One of the early days, I take him in a like a bus here. And there was a wind ball. I lob a tennis ball to it. And I said, the measure to the measure, call it 1. The measure to the measure, call it 2. The measure to the measure, that. And I was lobbing the ball. And I said, you must be able to hit each mesh when me call out to you. When I go call out to you, tell me leg of the mesh. I let it go. Hit 1. Hit 2. Offside, leg side. Struggled a little bit. But then him said, what is this? I said, if you can't hit a ball with 0 degree of difficulty, exactly where you want it, then you're not ready for first class cricket, much less test cricket. 2-3 weeks after that, with one hand he could do it. We don't understand what he used to go on. Anyway, hello.
Bill.
Yes, sir.
Wagwan, Jackson. Anyway.
Jackson, Wagwan.
There, man. The argument that we say about actually because if you look at the cricket, never get to the level like the Banners and
Why some nice the behind you do, Jackson? Some nice the behind you.
I don't know. I know it's to them and come in and make you lock up, wind up. No, not
why we hearing the echo, Astar?
Yeah, the echo from your side.
Yeah, man, the echo rough. All right.
The echo from your side.
All right, go on.
The echo coming up. Yeah.
Yeah, sound look.
So back in the 90s when I played my youth cricket, I used to go to Dunwood Technical.
Yeah.
But notwithstanding playing Sunlight Cup at the time, it was at Dunwood. Every evening, me used to leave. I had to go Dunwood training. Me used to go over KC with Rymac. I used to train over there with Maraven, two of them, and that like Spadley and Rymac clean.
Yeah.
You used to give me a little golf ball.
Yeah.
And one stump. And you throw the ball up on the golf ball up on the wall, and they come back here to niggle the ball with the golf with the stump. Yes. And you have about 10 man on the bat who gets to the ball.
Yeah.
If you have a ball shot and them catching a stop bat, you know.
Let me tell you, Jackson.
And if you're able to niggle the ball with a golf ball,
and a stump,
can you imagine with a stump? Can you imagine where and that was what changed my cricket, you know.
Let me tell you one more the thing that I did.
Half drive, Rama clean, fix all of the problems we used to have when me left. So me could have leave schoolboy cricket and go over Lucas.
I'm gonna make the team.
And Cookshan and start liquor some ball.
Yeah. But let me tell you one of the things that I did after a while. After a while, I realized that a lot of the players in the Caribbean don't really watch the ball out of the bowler hand. You know? Them watch like a general area around the bowler's hand, but to focus intently upon the ball and come out of the bowler hand.
And they used to tell you, look at the ball picture that we used to learn.
No, but I went further.
Watch the ball from the hand.
From the hand. I went further.
Yeah.
One day I said to him, say, here what you do? How many bowlers you can find for come at the training one evening? He said, you can find some you. I said, about too much of them. He said, about 3, 4, 5 of them. I said, carry about 5 of them the day and bring one new ball. Just one. Me say you not gonna know which one of them have the new ball. Them are gonna just run up and leg up, and you're not gonna know which one of them have the new ball. But here's what I want you to do. You say at the point of delivery, when the man reach time delivery stride and I got leg up, you can say new ball, and you don't know who have the new ball. So you know have to look upon the man them hand to know who has the new ball. You get the point I'm making?
Mm-hmm.
Now, to be able to stay from 22 yards and know whether the ball is new or old, it takes practice, brother. Forces you now to be watching the ball right out of the
because your mindset, if you know it's a new ball, you're expecting the ball to behave a little differently.
No. Forget how you go and play it. I want you to be able to start watching it out of the man's hand. Because the earlier the quicker you spot it out of the man's hand, the quicker your decision-making process. Because the quicker you come out time, the quicker you can see it coming out of time hand. The quicker your judgment of length, whether it take a short or it take a full. After about a yard or two after it left the man's hand, you have to decide whether what length is going to be. You know, I'm not going to talk about one of them. But after that, but I know so normal work. No, I guarantee you, if you give me another West Indian batsman and give me the same amount of time, in 2-3 years I could make him a better player.
Yeah, well.
No 2 ways.
I don't doubt that because my experience with the Rama
hold the line. We're coming back after. Hold on.
It is your right to know what you want. Information at your fingertips. It's for the man in the streets, for those in business. Information for everybody. No one has it, so you can use it to develop your community. Your right to know information at your fingertips.
A message from the Access to Information Unit.
You're listening to Jamaica's first and number one daytime sports calling show, The Sports Desk.
All right, Jackson, it's all yours.
Yeah, Orville. So I don't doubt the impact that those little things can have on how to improve the game because I'm living testimony as to what it did for me.
Yeah, man.
And coaches like Rama, God rest his soul, was able to get that kind of performance out of the persons that he trained or he coached at the time because KC had a super team under him or had some super teams under him. But what my question is, the formula wasn't necessarily created by Ryan Mark. A lot of other coaches understood how these kind of things could have improved other cricketers. And if that is out there, why aren't we getting our current crop of cricketers to have that level of concentration, have that temperament, have that ability to bat for long periods?
Yeah, but let me
try and get 100 after 100 balls.
All right, you asked me that. Let me tell you some of the things that I had to do with Bernard. I remember one day I said to him, "You cannot concentrate." Him say, "Yeah, no. How can I help him with that?" I say, "How many balls at your rate of scoring? We work it down. You're scoring at about 40 runs per 100 ball, which means to make 100, you're going to have probably about 240 ball, 230. We had to work out the numbers." Him say, it is difficult to concentrate for 230 ball. That might be 5 hours. And I said, "Bonner, the problem you're trying to concentrate for 4 and 5 hours. You don't need to concentrate for 4 and 5 hours. 220 ball. Each ball take 1 second for ball, When the bowler is going back to his mark, you don't have to be concentrating,
You relax.
Yes. While the bowler is running up, you don't have to be concentrating, It is when he's about to hit his delivery stride, then you turn on. You say, "Rrr!" The minute you play or leave, you defocus, You shut up.
Yeah, shut up. Relax your mind and wait.
And then, because you can turn up on and off your thing, you don't feel pressured. I remember one day I said to him, who you think is the best bowler in the world? I think he had said Dale Steyn. I said, if Dale Steyn bet you $1 million Jamaican, that him can run in with one ball and get you out, would you bet him? He say, you mean him, I bet him. For the last million, I bet him. I say, what if he bet you 100 ball? Him say, no, I wouldn't bet him. Deal I go out him in 100 ball. So I say, you know why you say that? If you can bet him, say him can out you with one ball. Don't think about 100 balls. One ball, a 100 ball is a series of one balls, you know. You see that same focus where you give to that one ball, try have it for the next ball. But batting is about the man manipulate your mind, manipulate your foot, manipulate your hands, and then lick you with after him work out a planning. But if you can clear your mind after every ball, so the ball will just pass, you no matter to you. You not think about, which is not easy to do, you know. Because if the man bowl a ball mid-pitch and it lick in your ankle, that in your mind for the next ball, you know. The great players have the ability to forget the ball. I don't know if I understand what I'm saying, people, but these are not some joke thing what I'm telling you.
Me get it.
And he got it, but it never easy for you to train a youth to forget the last ball. So the man bowl three leg spinner. You are tell yourself, say the Google is there come now, you know. But if you just bat this ball as a ball out of the man's hand, without preconceived ideas of what just gone or what this is going to come, a lot of batting is about a man manipulating your mind, you know. It's not a normal thing, I'm telling you, people. I mean, I do it for both now. Too many of our coaches coach technique without coaching them something, I'm telling you. Them not getting at the youth them head like this. Remember, one day again, we are talking about chipping to spinners. Mister, why you staying at your base and you're not left and chip and drive the spinners? You must say, boy, some of the spinner them this and some of the spinner them that. I say, you know what is your problem? You're a bat bowler, you're not a bat ball. There was a wall of a sabine. Jesus have his mercy. There was a wall of a sabine. And me get some little boy over one side of the wall. And I lob the ball him over the next side of the wall. So he not seeing the little boy them. All him dip on one side of the wall, I see, is the ball I come over the wall. So me say, if Mura later run over the side here, and I chew it up, it matter to you now. He say, no, I just a red ball, I come up and him down the track. Nah! Me say, then not that a cricket, brother. You know about the man. You're batting a ball. And listen, I'm not telling you that that is easy. Because me say Michael Lowell a running with something now, God know me, I go and back off before he even let go the ball.
Yeah.
Because now you're batting the person. There you go. But Michael good running and bowl half volley, brother. Good. Now I'm saying good. I'm saying a lot of what we call coaching in Jamaica, and I've seen it in other parts of the West Indies, doesn't take into account half of the things that we tell. Me just give one insight about some of the things. One of the first me I talk about them things in 4 years. And I'm not joking, brother. And that is why I tell you that them youth can improve, because they don't work like that. A man going at the nets and bat for 15 minutes, half an hour, and them come out. That's how we train. Me tell Banner in a them time, they run for 2 hours, then come train. You have to learn to make decisions when you're tired. Because after we bat and gone 40, that's how we start keep up all the rubbish when we bat. You need to do all of your physical, but tired. When your back is strained and your hands sweaty, can you make good decisions them time? I don't see too many coaches doing them. And that is my problem. Me don't talk, you know. Who know? Who know, you know. You think I like a man say Higgins, you think I like a Jamaica cricketer and them time they say you, but me and Banner was friend. After a while, it wasn't just about mentor and mentee. It was about a youth with genuine love. You get me? I may say you, I go give you all I can give. Use it. I use it well.
Yeah. Before you go, we're Banner in there, Jamaica State.
That's fine. My work for him coaching. But we don't talk. As a lot of this, I don't know if I go too far. But if it me hearing good vex, but as I go.
Yeah, one of them things.
I one of them things.
Anyway,
yeah.
You think?
Yeah, man, cool. We'll take our next one. All right. Hello? You ready again? Hello?
Hello?
Yes.
Oh, yeah, Orville.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, Prophet.
Prophet, what yes?
I'm going to say, a lot of what you say, which I believe you.
Yeah.
A lot of it I could analyze for myself because I always admire, and when I hear you talk about the cricket, you talk about the cricket very descriptive.
Yeah, man.
And I never hear the white them talk about cricket or ball,
I'm on a different level.
or batsman, etc., etc.
Yeah.
Them not have, whereas to the fact that them not used to even play the sport or probably play no sport.
I'm on a different level. Me, the man,
We never grow.
I'm on a different
But
level, man. That's why I can deny me sometimes.
Two things I got to tell you. All right. Yeah, I get to it. Something next to murder for have a punish show same way.
What is that?
All right, you should have a Higgins Academy around right now.
You know who tell me that? Me can, you know, me not gonna call him. Me not gonna call him. You know, many people say youth. Yeah, you. Let me give you one more example. Since me not the mood for that.
Yeah.
One day I said to the boss, I said, Ewa, you going back 200 ball to make a test century.
Yeah.
How many fours you think you're going to hit in those 200 balls? Him say, yeah, it might make might lick 10 fours in scoring 100.
Yeah.
I said, which means that you'll hit a 4 every 20 balls. If you're going to hit 10 fours, out of 20 balls, that's 1 4 every 20 balls. Yeah, that are the ratio, which was fair. I say, you've got to train like that. I say, you have to train. You can't play more than one aggressive shot for every 20 balls. When you go so booming at the nets and stroke off a ball for 4, your mind must now tell you you're not going to get no more 4 ball for the next 19 balls.
Yeah.
So you are supposed to just now look one or defend. So that means when you step to the next level and the 4 ball is not coming.
Yeah, true.
You had already trained your mind not to panic.
So you can make close to your 100.
You were preparing your mind in training to just play 1 4 shot, 1 drive, 1 cut, 1 savage pull every 20 ball.
Yeah.
Because that is the kind of ratio of scoring opportunities for boundaries you're going to get when you step to the next level.
Yeah, yeah.
Me up on my TV now, down at Bangladesh, I see the boss now. I remember him that called me like an hour before the game.
Yeah.
So what you think? I will work out the bowlers, I said, that man, I might do that. I know normal thing to that, brother. I was a brother.
And then the fact, you know.
Yeah.
You leave in the sports next, you know, to go take up an academy, you know.
No, man, if me decide to do it, I couldn't take more than 2 or 3 youth at a time.
You would have do it, bro. You could have do it without having to look over your shoulder. Because first thing, you already bring a man in a thing where you can more than manage him.
No, the plan is for him to have an academy. Me not take that from him. And me be, he will give me a role. Yeah. Put it that way.
And then you have a co-host where already developed to a level where far better than a lot of hosts them come after you.
So I'm just take over the program and just make me go do what I really want to do in life, which is cool. Shoot out for bad. What you mean? All 5. If I should have win a lotto, if I should have at that me go do. Yeah, man. Me could have get some youth to learn how for bad. You understand?
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man. All right, let me give you an example again. Since we are talking Senior Cup. When me 1 year now we done a Tom Redcam library. I play some draft and them run way out, so we can't play draft. I book with fair read. We hide under one place I play. Then he got the call that Jamaica had dropped him.
Yeah.
And him, you know, I never know Banner, but can be a very emotional and temperamental youth. And I said, brother, make with some work. Starting now. Senior Cup. Him say, I'm done with Senior Cup, you know. Why, but if him can't make Jamaica, why am I play Senior Cup for him? I said, yeah, Senior Cup is part of your practice. Me not follow you with us. The next Senior Cup match you play, you can't lick more than 2-4. Yeah. Try and make 60 with no more than 2 boundaries. Yeah. Mr. Work with me, brother. Next Senior Cup match, 60 had only 2 boundaries. All when the ball looks sweet and full and juicy, we go and stroke or something between cover and middle. For one, when a little left arm spinner tie you up, like we go up a you and a little left arm spinner. I say, why you can't score to the little left arm, man? Then who you plan to score to? Boy, I'm did a ball good. Fine. But what do you do when a man a ball good? You upset him length by that. Senior Cup, the practice. I know how to make 100. Because if you make 100 with 12-4, that not help you none at all. A serious thing.
Them thing I needed in our circuit, man.
I know. But me not really have the time. As me say, I'm banana virgin. Because outside of that, now we make a couple move and he advise me on certain other area of my life at the time. And when him friend, you know, Jano, it talking about it now, goose pimple at me. Jano, it was not a normal like 3 or 4 years of my life. Me I tell you.
Yeah.
And I believe that too many of our coaches don't go that deep. Maybe because they work with an entire squad. I mean, I work with one single man. It was easier. But we not coach at that level for the most part in the West Indies. You see me?
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man. If you can get a youth and bring him through them levels, then he will improve. But it not go overnight. Anyway, people, that is enough of them story. Yeah? There's more. I could write a book about this. You know? If there's anything I could do in life, is win arguments and coach batting. But thanks to all of you who put up with it. Thanks to all of the message we are coming on before now. When I never know them things because I never tell them. And that is why when I hear somebody come and attack cricket, it almost laughable at the level that they're at and the level that I'm at. It's not fair to them to discuss cricket with me. Trust me. But that was our program for this week. Not just for today. Big up all of you who listen. How you do, Astar? Yeah, man. Big up Astar and big up all of the callers. Join us on Monday. So.
That's the Sports Desk for today. Remember to tune in and participate on the Sports Desk Mondays through to Fridays 1 to 4 p.m.
Praise the Lord and God bless you. This is Archbishop Wayne